What's going on, guys? My name is Jericho, and got some COD 4 for you while I discuss my night last night. So, first off, I'm using the G36C with a silencer, not a red dot, because, well, the silencer makes it that much worse, and it looks like when you aim down the sights, you're trying to look through Barack Obama's asshole. So, it's just, in general, a terrible gun, but I don't know, it was kind of fun to use. And I do miserable this game, so it's just everything you've come to expect. But about my night, I guess this game kind of reflects my night. It starts off okay, and then it kind of goes downhill, and then eventually ends up in a pile of shit. So a lot of you guys know I went to prom last night. It wasn't my prom, it was my girlfriend Jackie's. And, unfortunately, she goes to a public high school, and there's 400 people in her grade. And so I only have 100 people in my grade. So there were 200 people at my prom, a little more probably. And, we had it in a hotel, and it was really fun. I knew everyone, and, you know, I'm good friends with almost everyone, so it was just generally an awesome time. Her prom, on the other hand, there were 800 people there, and I didn't know actually, I'm sorry, I didn't know anyone but like 5 people. So, it kind of sucked. The DJ was terrible, first off. He played hits from, like, ninth grade. He played, like, Get Low by Flo Rida. He played, was that song name? I don't even know. He played, I forget even the songs he played. He just played Teach Me How to Dougie. No, he didn't play it. No, it's You're a Jerk. That's what it was. Just, like, songs from, like, 4 years ago. He played Miss New Booty. I think I listened to that in 7th grade. And Lean Back. Like, what in the world? So, it was, like, terrible music. He tried to mix it together, but he just didn't know what he was doing. He tried to mix like a 140 beat per minute song with a 31, so it was like boom chicka boom chicka boom 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 chicka boom chicka. It sounded like a really awkward sex party between two songs. So it was not that fun. On top of that, it was 4 hours long. It's from 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. And we did get to go in a stretch Hummer limo, which was so sick, but it was cramped. We overpacked that stretch limo. It was supposed to fit like 13, I think, and we had 17 in there. So, like, I was half-cheeking it the entire time, sitting on half a seat. It was not very comfortable. On the flip side, we did get really cheap sparkling cider, which was awesome. So we got there, and we ate first, because I was hungry as balls. And, they were supposed to have, like, really good food and stuff. Turns out they really didn't. So, it was, like, really bad Chinese food. You know, the Chinese food that's, like, obviously made by white people. Not trying to be racist, but us white people can't make any food besides American food. Chinese food is a no-go. It was, like, really bad rice, and the beef was a piece of shit. And, they did have good mozzarella sticks, though, and an awesome dessert bar. So, I got a lot of stuff from that. But then it was, like, 11 p.m., and I was, like, already exhausted. I don't know if you guys know, but I have patella tendonitis in my right knee, and what that is basically you get it from playing sports too much, and I've played sports year-round, mainly soccer, year-round, at least twice a week, probably more sometimes. I definitely had it like 3 or 4 times a week. This is not talking about school. Sometimes I'd have school and then out-of-school soccer, so I'd have 2 practices in a day. And what it is, you know, feeling the top, like when you bend your knee, that like little place in between your shin and your kneecap, if you push down on it, you can kind of feel it. That's your patella tendon, and mine is inflamed and stretched, so it gets really bad. And right now I'm having trouble walking comfortably because I really strained it last night. We went on a trampoline, worst idea ever, so it really fucked me up. And then we got uninvited from the after party. Because I don't go to the school, Hereford, my girlfriend was not allowed to go to this party because she didn't want any people who weren't going to Hereford there. So, we got uninvited from an after party. Therefore, I had to spend my entire next 3 hours at my girlfriend's house watching TV. And you might be like, oh, that's not so bad. Well, I mean, I do it every week. But on top of that, it was 3 a.m. and I was exhausted. Like, so tired. So I was ready to sleep. But thanks for watching, guys. My name is Jericho. I hope your weekend was better than mine. It wasn't terrible, but it could have been a lot better. Stay tuned for more FIFA, Dead Space 2 tomorrow, and it's going to be awesome. Later. What's going on, guys? My name is Jericho, and live Dead Space for y'all. And obviously, I'm going to... Whoa! Check this thing out.
Ew. This is what I call the contact beam, and this guy needs to walk away because he's got the exploding hand. Whoa, 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 no, 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 no. Jesus Christ. Okay. That's some excitement right out of the gate. That is what we call exciting. This contact beam though, this thing's the shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This thing does so much work. You just charge it up and it basically goes through everything, but it has no ammo whatsoever. So Alright. I hear jack-o'-lantern lady. Alright, you're cool. I'm just gonna run away from you. I am not fighting you right now. I mean, I could, but let's see here. Well, something's over here that they don't want me to get to. Meaning they do want me to get to it. And it is... Wow, that was a waste. What a royal... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, I see your tricks. I see your tricks and shit. Yeah, I'll move all this crap to get... Alright. Not bad. Alright, now it's time to go fight this thing. Wherever it is. Let's just lead off with the contact beam, shall we? Yep, or not. Let's okay. Let's not do that. How about that? Let's shoot these little rats. Today, alright. Rats. Huh. Can you stop pooping out these things? These are really obnoxious. I'm just pointing that out there. Like, no offense to you, man, but yeah, you're gonna need to go. Yeah, stop it. Please. That's disgusting. God, ugh. Alright. I can't hear this lady. Oh, by the way, I got a new suit. Check it out. I'm Iron Man. Jack-o'-lantern. Whoa. Bad. Oh, hi. This is really bad. Oh, hi. This is really bad. Let's freeze you. Or not. Oh, I'm dead if I shoot that thing. Let's not shoot the big bomb. Now we can. Whoa! You are big. Let's freeze you there. Switch the contact beam. And yeah. And now we got all your little hand buddies. Oh, there's another one. Hi there. Yeah, you guys are just gonna... Well, you guys having like a butt buddy frenzy in there? Yeah. Little frenzy of sex in there. That's disgusting. You guys. You two. You two. Let's just reload everything and then figure out why I'm not supposed to go around that way. I don't know. Charge in here like it's no one's business. Ooh, in a safe station. Ooh, in a bench. This right here is good. This is good. I'm gonna go ahead and do all this really quick, and then hopefully I will run train. Let's see here. Bench. Alright, so I can power up weapons and stuff. So I'm gonna choose to power up my flamethrower because this thing's a piece of crap. And of course the damage is all the way over here. Wait a minute. Let's just do plasma cutter because I'm so far down the line right now. Yep, capacity. Alright, I'm gonna get a special. What does my special do? And I'm gonna keep a flame. What does a special do? Anyone? Like, I'd like to know that before I go ham, upgrade from baloney. Alright, let's go to the store. That's a malfunction, never mind. What's that? Alright, well,
Okay, Ellie, I found the transport, but there's a problem with the release mechanism.
No surprise there.
Yeah.
Alright.
No, it's fixed.
So what do I gotta do? A little problem solving? Obviously I'm gonna have to freeze some things. This is not gonna be fun. Oh, I'm gonna have to freeze this thing up here. Go in here and take something out. There we go. Or not. Quickly! Get in there! Brilliant! Yes? Wrong? Did I do it wrong? I don't know what I'm doing. What am I supposed to be doing? What's over here? Nothing? This is confusing as hell. What in the world am I supposed to be doing here? Oh my god, if I have to... Oh, I'm gonna murder a child. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh! Oh! What the world? Stop it. What is this thing? Do I put it some... Yes? Am I doing well? Is this good? Is this the good thing that I'm supposed to... What does this do? Does this go in there somewhere? Hello? I'd like some hints. Some hints would be cool. I'd like hints. Hints are nice. Maybe I... Whoa, okay. Maybe I put this one in there. Oh, there we go. That looks fun. This looks good. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Are you gonna come with me? There we go. Brilliant.
Release the transport. Meet the landing.
We'll be right there.
Alright.
Come on. Come on.
Oh. Really? Let's freeze you so I can deal with the other guy running around the corner. Just kidding. Freeze, burn. Oh my god! You came around so quickly! So quickly! That is not okay. Let's go ahead and... Oh my god. Any more? Oh my god! Wow, you came around fast. Jesus. You are a speedy sumbitch. Jesus Christ. Okay. I've had my share of heart attacks. This looks promising. Turn and I'm gonna see her, Jacqueline. Turn. Are we gonna hook up? Gonna get it on?
You're not Nicole!
What in the world? I could use some health. Health would be nice. Now I would enjoy some health. There we go. Oh, hey guys. Let's open it. Got it! I got this game.
You made it.
Staring at me,
Through the holes.
Oh, straws.
Listen to me.
Alright, while this is going on, shirts! Check it out. If you guys want a shirt, I got a couple, I've got a couple designs that are actually pretty cool. I've got a 0 and 155. I've got my channel logo, my motto, all that fun stuff. Got even some sweatshirts for you Canadian people who are still kind of cold. You can click anywhere in the link below or click the icon on my homepage. It's a little shirt. It's sexy.
God,
What's going on?
that can't be. That's the Ishimura.
Ishimura?
Yeah. Used to be the pride of the CEC. It's a sad story, actually.
This took me...
I heard everybody on board died.
Oh.
Some sort of terrorist attack.
Well,
What? Terrorist attack? What happened aboard that ship was not a terrorist attack.
What do you mean?
That's where all this started, Ellie. Everything that's happening here happened on that ship.
uh-oh.
I saw it. I was on board when it happened.
Oh!
What's happening?
No texting.
I don't know. Something must be blocking the track.
Okay.
Stay here.
This is gonna be...
I'll take a look.
Of course I have to take a look. Safe station, please, for the love of God. Alright, I'm gonna stop it here, and when I let... No, I'm not. That's ridiculous. Who would stop it right now? This is getting really exciting. I'm gonna have a go at this thing, whatever it may be. Alright, they're obviously gonna want me to stock up on ammo or something because there's a lot of stuff over here. And I heard something over here. I'm gonna ignore it. Reload everything. And I'm gonna lead off with my power. I'm gonna not this. I'm gonna lead off with... Alright, I'm gonna lead off with my force rifle. Is it gonna be one of these things where it's just like stupid? Oh. Yes, please. Run through all this stupid shit so I can go to my party. Whoa! Oh no, no! No, 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 no! Not these things! God, the dinosaurs. If there's one thing I hate, it's these goddamn dinosaurs. Where? Where is it? I see you. I'm gonna look away and then freeze your ass! Run away! No, no, stop, stop! Oh, God! stop. I can't switch weapons fast enough. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Ah! Freeze, bitch! Well, this is inconvenient. Look away. Let it charge at me. Come on, baby. Yeah, son. Take out those legs of yours. Goodbye. Whoop! Get 180'd! Get 180'd, son! Oh, wow, and you are not my friend. Let's burn you from a distance. Yeah. So, this has been a lot more interesting than I thought it would be. I'm gonna go ahead and collect all this shit and then start it again later. So stay tuned for the next episode. Hopefully I won't die in the time it takes me to run all the way to the edge and back. I'm not even gonna worry about that. I'm so scared of myself right now. But stay tuned for more Dead Space. Oh my god! God! Oh! God damn it! No! I was just ending it. I'm wrapping it up. Oh my god, I'm dead! This is unnecessary. Anyways, if you guys want to watch more, check it out. And if you want a shirt, it's in the link below. And I'm going to go not die anymore. Later. What's going on, guys? My name is Jericho. And yeah, we got some zoo, bitch! Some zoo! Alright, that was energetic. I like it. I like the feel of this map. And I haven't even started playing yet. Eat my dick. Second game I've played. And it is a map that I've never played. And once again, welcome to Escalation of Rage. My first impressions on the game, just kidding, it's not first impressions at all. It's the first time I've played any of these maps, so you get to see me blunder around. And let's be honest, you're not going to have a brilliant KD the first time you play this. This is what you're going to look like. You're going to look like me, a fucking retard running around like a chicken with his head cut off. And I don't know where I am. I am stuck somewhere in the back. Alright, monorail. Alright, that's a tight monorail. And that's what she said too, or he. That's a tight monorail you got there, babe. Mind if I widen it up? So that's kind of cool. I guess you can see everywhere on the map from the monorail. Hi there, bitch. Yeah, you're not going anywhere. Yo! I'm getting shot at. This is very loud, though, I must say. The monorail. Alright, I'd like to hit my target. Yeah, it's very loud. And you can't continue around it. You've got to go down. I'm in the lion area of the zoo. Whoa! Whoa! How'd you get up there? How in the fuck did you get up there? Houdini on the other team has decided to teleport himself on top of a fucking hat building. I don't even know where that is. Where are you going? Yeah, I'll spray you before I aim. Alright. This map is pretty big. I'm heading towards the back, so I should go up these stairs. This is kind of cool, actually. I like the detail. Reminds me of Carnival from Modern Warfare 2. Doesn't it? A little bit? A dirty bit? A little dirty bit? Alright. In all seriousness. Ow, where am I getting shot from? What are you doing on the ground? Are you fucking with me? Come here. Where are you? I'm gonna fucking shove this soap. Oh, there you are. I guess someone got with a noob tube. What a bitch move. Like, seriously, laying on the ground here? Like, what are you doing? Oh, I gave away my position just a little bit. Alright. What are you doing? We have so many people camping. I'm gonna climb up here. Get on that monorail, bitch! You can hop on my monorail. How did I get out? Are you fucking with me in the anus? Oh my god. Son of a bitch. Yeah. Alright. Let's try and figure out our way around this goddamn map, for fuck's sake. You're up there. I know that. What? You're getting shot with M60 bullets and you're like, oh, that tickles, ha! No recoil whatsoever. Well, that's fucking awesome. Alright. These maps may be cool, but the bullshit is still there. Whoa, did I see? I can get up here. Nice nade. Alright, so that's a pretty cool jump. Remember that, kiddos. Yeah, stop hiding. Yeah, what are you doing? Get on this monorail again. I feel like I'm only covering one half of the map, which is a problem. Where am I? Oop, that is not the start button. Alright, I need to, like, that's towards the back of the map, so I need to kind of, I need to go on the right side, I think. Hey, bud, what you doing? I'd like to not fall off this monorail, actually. Alright. Ouch. So now we are in the middle of the map. This is kind of the middle. Ouch, ouch, ouch! What are you... God damn it! That guy is such a whore! He is a whore! Your mother is a whore. Did you know that, young boy? Whore. W-H-O-A-R. And I know I spelled it wrong. Because I don't have to justify it with spelling. And I'm getting shot in the back. From where? Quickly reload. God damn it. This is such a hassle. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright, here we go. Ouch. Back in the middle of the map. Hi there. Give me this. Still in the middle of the map, getting shot at from behind, of course. Thank you, Lord. Alright, where am I now? I'm facing outwards. I have no idea where I am. I have no idea where anyone goes in this game. I guess I'm near spawn. Yeah, I think I spawned here. And I'm back at the goddamn monorail. Did I just do a... I am so confused. I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know where I'm going! No idea. Zero ideas. Hi there. What are you doing over there? Getting killed, I see. Oh shit, he flanked me. What a bitch. I'm gonna drop down like a stealth ninja. Drop. Drop. Alright, there we go. Oh. Huh. Huh. Yeah, give me this FAMAS. What in the world was that? So I'm in the back left corner. So this is a pretty small map. I mean, it's not tiny, but it's SMG. It's really SMGs. And that got jacked from me. Cool. So it's SMGs and maybe some shotguns if you have grip on them. But not much shenanigans with that sniper rifle, so that means I have to try it out. There we go. Hiding in the bushes. What a bitch. That guy's camouflaged. 0 and 14. Holy fuck. That is a professional right there. Alright, we got someone around here, and that's cool. There we go. Now we're rocking. And apparently not! God damn it. I'm not actually very angry right now. Ooh, that's a staircase. I'm going up there. And that's it. There's a 360 spot? Like that. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, getting shot at. Uh-oh. What? What? What in the world? Still getting shot at. Ow. Ouch. He's above me? No, he's not. And I'm dead. 11 and 9, not bad for the first map. I mean, fuck, hell yeah. I'll take it. I'll take it. Ow. Ow. Stop it. Seriously. Why are these games lasting so long? I guess it's because no one knows the maps, but, I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, God. Alright. Well, let's see if we can find some shenanigans, some X-Shan guns up in this biznitch. No.
Enemy spy plane above.
Move, please. And shit. Monorails, not for the faint of heart. Or those. Oh! Hello. Jericho's back. Yes, he... Oh! Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's on a roll. He's on a roll. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Collateral! No! 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 No, 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 no. No. That was a fucking collateral. I swear to God. Oh my god. That was a fucking collateral. And there's like, oh my god. And there's one again. There's one. Oh my god. Oh my god. That would have been awesome. I never get shit like that. I don't understand. I never get shit like that. And okay. Guess okay. Okay. That's fair. That definitely happens now, doesn't it? Yeah. That definitely happens. Jericho definitely loses out on that battle after shooting a guy twice. And of course you're not there anymore, Houdini. Fucking disappear, and I see you. And of course, well, thanks for watching, guys. My name is Jericho. Please remember to like, favorite, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want to do as long as it's positive feedback. And stay tuned for more awesome live commentary, gameplay, epicness. I got a whole nother video uploading probably as you're watching this right now. And I've got 2 more, I think. And it's going to be awesome, so... I'd love it if you guys could like it, and stay tuned for more awesome gameplay. Yeah! Later. What's going on, part 2? My name is Jericho, and I'm going to try this again because, well, this is the second game that I've played of this map pack. The first game, we lagged out because the servers obviously can't handle something like this. Something as awesome as my skills, my skill set. And no, this is not like a first thoughts thing. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Hey, that guy's B-more Polo. I bet. Oh my god, his contact's 410. I know him. I probably do. That's where I live. 410 clan tag, Baltimore, and I'm getting shit on. Sounds good to me. Brilliant first start. There's definitely a quad spray up there. That is the spot to be in the beginning. And you can drop down onto here, which is nice, I guess, if you're into that kind of thing. And you can run up and flank them like this, which is really good. Actually, that's superb. That's actually very cool. Now, they definitely did not base this off of any campaign, which is... What are you doing? Which is cool, because I fucking hate... I played the campaign, don't get me wrong, so, like, why do I want to play it in multiplayer? If I just... Wow, I got pooped on. I'm doing well! I did not think this was gonna be this well. I thought I was gonna get shit on like a baby child. Take the big black dick, and wow, that is kind of creepy and very bad resolution. Oh, death is watching me. Take the corner slow. Ha, you get it? Campers. It's a camper poster, you get it? Well, that's embarrassing. Let's go. Leroy Jenkins. Oh, shit. Fuck, I died. Alright, there's a guy up there. What's all back here? This is just back spawn area, I guess. I'm gonna flank him. I'm gonna flank him! Flank him, Jericho, flank him! Oh, I will. I'll flank him good. And an RV. Cute. Peace signs. A little diner. I'm gonna go into the diner. Ow, no I'm not. Why are you there? Wow, look at you, you professional whore. I'm going to... God damn it. I hate people like you. And now this napalm's gonna burn me like Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yep. Who's gonna have to die? You are. Give me a FAMAS. Extended mag silencer. I hear a guy to my left. I hear that god-awful RC car. Where? I don't know where everyone is! Ah! Seriously. I don't get it. I don't know. Oh, there's a guy. And if he... Ow! How in the fuck does he do... Oh, look at that. Wow. I just shot him and he's like, nope. That tickles. I'm not gonna recoil. Instead, I'm gonna put an 8-cog on my goddamn M16. You know what? Fuck you. And fuck your couch. Someone's dead. Yeah, eat my dick. Who's next? Oh, getting shot at? No big deal. Jump down at him. Yeah. Come here. Oh, there's a guy on top? Yeah, I see him. Guess what? He's dead. Or not. Or not. 45 bullets later. Jesus Christ. Alright. Run right down the middle. It's kind of a death trap, not gonna lie. Can't hit a shot worth shit. I am 6 and 6. Fuck my life. Ah! Alright. No big deal, though. This is a good thing. Because I flanked him. And now I have an M16. And I still can't find them. And now they're here. They're on my doorstep. GTFO! Why are you there? Why are you there? There's no one over there besides me. I don't understand you. Yeah, you want to go? Yeah, apparently you do. Throw a nade at me, and it's going to blow up the car, and I'm going to be dead. Or not. What are you doing? Look at this saucy cunt. I am already very... My blood... Oh my god, my blood pressure is... It's already elevated. It's already elevated! Oh my god. It's okay, though. I kind of like this map. It's kind of cool. I could dig it, man. I could fucking dig it. I think that overall... This is... Why don't they make maps like this more? I don't understand. Also, why can't I get up there? I don't know why... No one's gonna use over here. Like, no one's gonna be over here. This is like that desolate area where no one fucking goes because it's worthless. There's some bitch over here in the corner. I'm gonna nade him. Shoot him through the window. There he is. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Apparently you came at me. Still up there. What is your name? I don't even know. 13 and 1. No fucking shit. I'm gonna have to rape you in the ass. Come here. My dick is finding its way right into your hole. I guarantee it. If it's the last thing I fucking do, my penis your butt. I hope my mom doesn't walk downstairs. That would be awkward. Awkward sex moves are us. And they should be spawning, and they are. Spawn trap? There's definitely a spawn trap over here. So I'm gonna sit back and get killed! And get KILLED! Rah! I had an AK, and you had an AK-74U, and you somehow find a way to rape me. And that is satisfying. Eat my dick. Eat it. Munch on my penis. God damn it! 2 and 11, brilliant. You are going so hard, kid. You and me, we're getting along nicely, aren't we? Aren't we? God damn it. No! Ah! I hate life so much. Alright. Okay. 12 and 12. 1 KD. If I can manage to get over a 1 KD, I will be happy. I have a below 1 KD. Therefore, I shall overcome. Let's go. Let's do this. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Come on, Jer Come on. There's another guy. Increase it by 2. Or miss a bunch of shots. And then don't die, don't die. Very nice. Another guy around the corner. Yes, no? Alright, you're doing well, Jer You're doing well. Oh, there's another guy. He's trying to sneak up on you. Push up. And when he walks through here, fucking, yeah! Woo! Above a 1 KD! So this is what success feels like. This is what success must feel like. Switched my M16. That's not even mine, and I die. It's okay. I'm having a good day. We're feeling good. This is a really long team deathmatch. I don't know why it's taking so long. God damn it. I cannot go. I can't go negative. Whoa, that was cool. Oranges. Pretty nice house. Pretty nice house. Just kidding. And did not kill him. And now he's gonna outshoot me. Somehow. We're gonna pull this one out. Jesus Christ. Maybe I'll hit. Maybe I'll kill someone. Anyone. Anyone at all. That's it. It's on. Like fucking Donkey Kong. Yeah, you didn't expect this, did you, sumbitch? Huh? Didn't accept this. Didn't expect the Dragonov. Yeah, didn't see that one coming, did you, buddy? The Draggy. Yeah, I got your number. Ow. No! God damn it. Ugh. These kids these days and their skills. Fuck it. I bet you every other map is better than this one. I bet you that I just got the shit one, right? My first game just so happens to be this one. And this map is probably the one that's incredibly one-sided, and then I get pooped on. Shit, I'm even. Oh god, no. I can't go negative. Don't go negative, Jericho! No! No! Dive! Fuck. I can't go negative. Alright, I guess I went even. That's fine. Whatever. Thanks for watching, guys. My name is Jericho. Stay tuned for the next 3 maps. Or 2 maps, rather. I'm going to be playing them all and live commentating the first time I play in them. Why? Because I don't believe in first appearances. Those are retarded. No one's going to analyze shit for you. It's the first day these maps are out. So enjoy my rages, my escalation of rage. And please, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want. Later. What's going on, guys? My name is Jericho, and I got some Stockpile TDM. And I don't know why I said it that way, but this is Escalation to Rage part I don't even know. I actually thought that I had done all the maps, and then this map came out of nowhere, and I was like, oh my god, I paid for 4 maps? Question mark? So, I've never played this map before, so let's get it going on, and it is pretty big. Pretty big like my penis. Like my penis. And, I don't know where I'm going, so let's just throw some nades. Throw some Semtex and run in here, and... Alright. Ow! Wow! That's a great way to start it off. Pop up here and get pooped on. Oh, is this the map with... This is the map with the closable garage door things, isn't it? And I'm lagging. Brilliant. I had my hotel class set up. I have my claymore and everything. I'm just gonna plant it in the corner and hope and forget about it. Whoa! Okay, there's the lead. Oh, this is awkward. This is really awkward. I should probably back up. Considering the fact that they know I'm up here now. Go Jericho! Go Jericho! Look at me! Look at me getting kills. What is this? What is this? This is ridiculous. What is this? This is ridiculous. And this is not the way I was... Oh, wow! That was lucky! Look at me, Jericho, getting lucky! This is what I'm talking about. And then lagging. This is the kind of thing I should be getting every game. I would love every game if I played it like this. Alright, so holding it. It closes the garage door. Everyone's happy. I run over here. And hide. I don't know. I saw someone up there. I didn't think you could go anywhere up here. What is this? Like... I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know. So let's see, if you close all the doors, then like... Then you basically lock yourself in. Is that how it works? Stop opening my doors! Seriously. Very frustrating. I closed them for a reason, and look what happens! I get raped in the anus by the big black dick that is Call of Duty Black Ops. Call of Duty Black Cocks. That's what it is, right here. Alright. Alright, now I'm playing Ring Around the Rosie. Yep. That's what you get. That's what you get, you saucy cunt. And wow! Wow! No! Not possible. I call shenanigans. I'd like to open this, though, real quick. Thank you. Climb up here. Look down over my minions. See this guy's in trouble. Try and save his life and succeed. Jericho, 6-3, not bad at all. This is what I'm talking about. And look, we might actually finish this game on time. I think that one of the issues with these maps is there's no central point. Like, there's endpoints, you know, places where you're supposed to congregate after spawn. But there's no, like, center point to flock to in TDM. This map, on the other hand, has this middle room that everyone goes to, so that's good. And that's why this game is probably going to get done on time. The other games, not so much. And my voice is getting really, really tired. I swear to God, talking for, I don't know, a good half hour to yourself gets a little bit draining on the mentality. Like, I'm a little bit tired right now. I could do with some quesadillas and the ability to climb ladders. I'd like that back. Wow, I'd really like to be able to climb a ladder. That would be probably essential in my line of work as special operations. can you climb a ladder? It's like, no, I can throw a knife blade 400 feet with pinpoint accuracy, but ladders just aren't my thing, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, boss? No, I don't know what you mean. And I'm gonna be on fire. Brilliant. I'd like to not catch on fire. So I think the only way to play hotel is in an elevator. Like, I think if your entire team spent its time in an elevator... Ooh, this is awkward. Ready? Come on. Yes. Whoa, and there's your team. There they are, right there. There they are. Your entire team is outside. Well, that's fair. I guess I'm just gonna lay an ape on them. I don't even know where to go. Of course I put it on the wrong side of the map. Shit. Get down from there. Stop it. Look at all these camping. All these camping noob things. Why are you doing that to me, man? We're actually gonna, we might finish this game on time, and yet you just won't move out of your goddamn camping hole. Please do it for me. Please. Just, no. God damn it. Can you get crushed by that? I wanna try. Let's try it out. First steps. Kill this bitch. Close it on me. Close it on me. No, don't kill me! God! I'm trying to get killed by it, and you go ahead and kill me. You saucy cunt. I'm trying to die, and you kill me. Ouch. What in the hell? I'm just gonna run away. I don't even know what that was. You're dead. And is that it? Good, because I'm running over here. Opening this up. Setting a claymore for the people that are gonna run through. Am I right? Yep, I'm right. And that's gonna blow me up. This guy isn't unstoppable. He's Jesus. Good news, guys. We have Jesus on our team. Better news. I'm gonna see if this kills you. Yep. Yes, it does. Collateral. So, newsflash: don't try and be all James Bond and like, no, underneath that, unless you're sure you can make it, or else you're going to die. A gruesome death. Like, you're going to die. You're gonna get crushed to death. And what's funny is I wasn't even like, it didn't even like kill me all. Like I had to. Why is this door open? It's gonna bug me. It like. All right, this is annoying me. It like crushed me to death like feet from when I was laying on the ground. Like it like went near me and it killed me. Sorry, bud, but you're where is everyone? Oh my god, we're not gonna finish this game on time. Screw me in the asshole. Ah! Jesus, this is annoying. I just wish for once that we could finish a game on time. But no! And now these people are camping up in this house, camping up a storm. Goodbye to you.
Enemy Huey headed your way.
Oh my god, no! You whore. You are the definition of whore. And they have a Huey. Well, this is great. Maybe we will finish this game. They'll win. Fucking stupid. Stupid, stupid shit. Look at this. Q spawn trap. Brilliant. Awesome. Yes. Super. Yeah. Awesome. I escaped finally. Nope. No, I did not. Nope. Look at this guy. Look at him. You should not get 14 kills in a fucking kill streak. I don't care who you are. You're not Chuck Norris. Put it away, bitch. Jesus Christ. And I'm dead. Again. I didn't even die from it. Well, I guess we are going to finish on time. Thanks for watching, guys. My name is Jericho. Please do whatever you want to do, but please remember to like, favorite, comment, subscribe, do whatever. But also, stay tuned for the next Zombies game. It's coming out probably today. 5 videos in one day. That is fucking ridiculous. Go ahead, Jericho. Go ham. But I'm glad, I hope you guys all enjoyed this Rage to, oh god, Escalation to Rage videos, and maybe we'll have some more of these later. I don't know, once I figure out how to work the maps. But remember, no one knows how to play these maps, so don't take it out on me. If you do 30-5 in your first game, congratulations, you're X-Jaws and you're Jesus. Later.
What's going on, guys? XXJerichoII here
With your Escalation of Rage final thing, blah blah video thing. And it's a live commentary, before I get to zombies, that is. And, Hotel, the third match I've played today, and also the third, map that I haven't played, I guess I should say. I don't know. And it's a hotel. And I'm going up the stairs. Ooh, bank vault.
Bank Vault.
And... okay. Whoa. Hi there. You are all the way over there, and there's no one in the middle. Ow, ow, shit, ow. What in the fuck? What? I have no comment. No comment. None. Not a single comment. And did I hear an elevator ding? Where is said elevator? Oh, whoa. Okay.
Taking the lead.
Hey? Oh. Is that it? Hell yeah! Elevator! That's pretty cool. They have elevators. I mean, I'd be down. How do I use it?
Our
Okay.
spy plane's in the air.
Literally, I'd be going down. Alright. And that's it. Cool. I guess that's a pretty cool thing in it. I mean, I don't know why you'd need it, but because there's other ways up. And I don't know what you're doing. Or that. Or that. I'm gonna put an wait a minute. Yeah. Shh. Where the hell did my claymore go? Oh, wow, this is embarrassing. Oh, God. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Oh, but you know, no, but seriously, I think that I should put a claymore in the elevator facing the way that the elevator goes away from me. And that way, if anyone tries to pull a fast one on me, like this, I'll be able to snipe him out. I'm going to sit here while this guy comes around the corner. Or doesn't. Will that even work? No way! I got a hit marker? That's bullshit. Oh, I know he's in here. Goodbye. That's what you get for being a bitch. I really thought that would work. Does that not work? Does it, like, maybe it didn't, maybe I gotta put it closer to him or something. I should not be getting killed. I should be getting killed. What am I saying? Wow. So that's hilarious, actually. That's legitimately awesome that they put that in. I'm sorry, but that is hilarious. I'm gonna do that every time. Claymore, elevator. Elevator, claymore. Become best friends. And yes, please die. And ouch. I'd like someone to take an elevator, please. Take the elevator. Wait, what's that song by Florida? Stuck on my elevator. Yes. That is my new anthem when I'm in that elevator. I'm gonna have to play it and then roll up in that elevator. I'm camping right now. I'm everything I hate about this game right now. God, I should shoot myself. I should probably just kill myself right now. I hate camping. So, yeah! Oh my god, I got a kill streak! And I dropped it on myself. Brilliant decision making, Jericho. Awesome decision making, Jericho. And I get 0 kills. Way to go, Jericho. You are amazing. Stupid piece of shit. I don't really know what to say about this map. It's really big, and I don't like it. Like, I don't like how big it is. Like, no one goes in the middle, ever. Because, like, look how empty it is. It's so easy to die. And then, oh my god, I'm on a roll! Oh my god, I'm on a roll! I put it on the wrong side, didn't I? Yep. And I'm gonna die here. Yeah, I'm gonna run away. Good night. I'm in the middle of something.
Okay, you're supposed to mow the lawn.
Well, that's embarrassing. Mom came downstairs and said I was supposed to mow the lawn in the middle of my live ragementary. I guess you can all say hi to my mother now. Awkward. But anyways, still moving on. And I get knifed in the back. That is so awesome. I can't even be mad now. I just feel so awkward. So awkward. It's like getting walked in on when you're getting it off. You know what I mean? Can you not stand in my doorway? That's incredibly rude. No one? Alright. Now we're on a roll. These games, I have not finished a single game yet. Wow, that is ridiculous. How did he kill me? I have not finished a single game yet, though. Every single game has gone out on time, and that's kind of annoying to me. That just shows that the maps are too big for Team Deathmatch 6-on-6. Otherwise, I mean, the maps are fun.
Enemy spy plane above.
Alright, I'm using the elevator. Stop walking in front of my doors. I don't understand, people. It's very simple. Just don't walk in front of the doors. Just don't do it. This is an issue, though. People camping in elevators, like, that's gonna be really annoying. I'm sure people are just gonna sit there and wait until someone calls the elevator, and then once someone does it, they're gonna sit to the side and knife them or set a claymore. So, I think that could be annoying. I might rage a little bit. Might get a little angry. A little dirty bit angry, if you know what I mean. And wow, that is just overkill. No one can go in that elevator now.
Enemy spy plane incoming.
I'd rather not have an Enfield, though.
Friendly spy plane inbound.
What? What? That I call bullshit. I am sorry. I cannot even express how. What? Like, I don't even understand that. Like, that made the amount of sense that made was less than the amount of sense the amount of sense that made was like the amount of change you get back from a 99-cent piece of gum. 1 cent. It made one cent. That's how much sense it made. It made no sense at all, almost. I just, you know, the only way I can see it is if he lagged or something. What are you doing? Goodbye. God, that is why I don't like this game. Map's cool. Game, not so much. What are you doing? This is what I'm talking about. This could be... Alright, seriously? Thank you. This is one of those maps where it's just like you're gonna get people sitting in corners the entire game. I'm gonna hope that grenade goes in there, and of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. Poker, craps, blackjack. $50 special. Alright. Let's see what we got. And goodbye to you. Oh. This is awkward. This is oh my god. I don't even. Nope. Nope. That does not happen. That does not make sense at all. I am sorry, but that should never, ever happen. I don't care if I'm shooting through a wall or your dead grandmother. You should be dead. Goodbye. Toodles. Dead. Dead as a doorknob. I don't even know any more expressions. Whoa. That was weird. Alright. So now that that fits over, maybe I'll be able to play some legitimate games. Man, I'm gonna stun my... Wow. Brilliant, Jericho. You are a brilliant player. And I'm getting in the elevator. Let's just go ahead and plant you like that.
Push harder.
Sit up here.
Our spy plane's in the air.
Watch this. I should just sit here and wait for the elevator. I should do the very thing that I said I wouldn't do, and then shoot it when someone tries to come at me. They come at me, bro. Oops, you can't. I got a claymore. And... Alright. Yep. How did he get up here? Look at this ninja. Using a python. Like a bitch. I don't understand. Oh my god. Really? I'm gonna have a heart attack if I have to play this game. Although I am looking forward to the zombies. I can't wait for that. That'll be fun. The zombies, always fun. No one can ever take zombies away from Call of Duty. In fact, Modern Warfare 3 better have something akin to zombies, or else I'm gonna be sad face. Like, seriously, it's definitely the thing that made this game playable.
Time's almost up.
And once again, a game ends without, like, I don't understand that. Like, are the maps too big? Are people just camping that badly? I have not finished a single team deathmatch game. That is ridiculous. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. My name is Jericho. Please like, favorite, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. And remember that this is just a preliminary gameplay. This has nothing to do with my skill. Actually, it has everything to do with my skill. I'm terrible at this game. But seriously, you're not going to learn how to play these maps today. No one knows how to play these maps. So I wouldn't go looking at, oh, this is how you beat this game and this is how you make selective routes and shit. Wait at least a week before you get info on these map packs because you're going to be running around like a chicken with their head cut off, just like I was. Later.
Josie Altidore. Someone's got to close down. He shoots.
Have it out the door! Oh, no! No way! No! Fuck. No, if you transition and score me, I'm gonna be so angry! No! What the fuck? Out that door! Out the door. Let's go. What?
Oh, that's beautifully done. And the ball sticks.
What in the world was that? You dumb shit! Oh my.
7 more minutes to go.
I don't care what the computer said I did. I fucking rocked that ball.
The attack was thwarted and the opposition are now on the ball.
Oh my god! No way!
Well, that's it. That's absolutely it.
Well, they really have been rampant. There's no doubt about that.
What the fuck?
Now it's 2-0.
That's...
Gets the foot in.
This is fucking stupid. Get the ball. This is stupid. I hit the post and you ship Tim Howard. You don't ship Tim Howard. Tim Howard tips you. God damn it! Fuck. Pot. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes, Howard! Get out of here! No! 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 What in the world? What? He just punched you in the face! The ball phased through his face. I cannot believe that happened for the third goddamn time.
In with the tackle. Don't always see.
For the love of God, if I don't score, dead pig, like pygmy, dead. What is?
Right in line, to be fair to him, and he's given it.
Well, he's the best man for the job. Dead in line with it.
Look at that! Laser beam! They don't have that technology in any sport. Yet this ref pulls lasers out of his fucking eyeball. He's just like, oh, he's off. Have it!
This really could be an
Altidore, you suck, I'm telling you. As soon as this game's over, you're sold. No, I'm not even selling you, I'm discarding you. No one should buy you.
In the second half of extra time. No doubts from the referee. Straight away.
118th goddamn minute. 118th fucking minute. You score right now, Davies! Davies, go! Go! Go, Davies! Davies, go! Davies! Davies, go! Yes! Yes!
Tired legs, tired minds. That's why.
Well, that was the equaliser, and it's 1-1.
Davies!
Doubt is about to begin here. Here
Oh
comes the
shit!
first
I just won a fucking penalty shooter.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! I have to win. I have to win.
Not this time.
Oh no!
Just didn't fancy him there.
You hit it! You suck dick. You're gone!
Has he got the nerve now to take this on and score? All the pressure.
Yeah!
But he coped with that. Keeps his...
What in the world? Who takes that PK? Davies, be a champ 2 times over!
That's one of the worst penalties, even in the pressure of a shootout. Very well taken. The match on the line. If he fails to score, they'll lose it.
I've got a fucking Korean. My life rests on this goddamn Korean sword. Oh, fuck!
Oh,
No! 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 I'm going to shove an iron up your ass!
To what was that fact that Sexcasting came up football?
God! God!
What's going on, guys? My name is JUNNAR, and I'm actually here to announce the winner of the Razer Onza Tournament Edition controllers. They go to both Alex Miller and RIIJEiCHOII. And congratulations, you guys won the controllers for having great pickup lines and liking the Facebook page. On a side note, some kid actually made a duct tape wallet for me, and it's pretty legit. I'm a little creeped out by it, by the fact that I actually got something sent to my house. But thanks, man, the duct tape dude, and I really appreciate it. And so you wrote me a nice handwritten note, so I promise I'll give you a shout out. So I'll try and hook you up with a shirt or something. And in the meantime, if you guys want a duct tape wallet, there's a link below. And on the third thing, I realized today that I'm not going to be able to change any of your actions or my actions. So I'm going to run the channel that I run the way I run it. And people are going to watch other people's videos, whether or not they run the channel the same way as me. So from here on out, I'm going to try and stay out of every drama thing and just rub dicks with John's Fat Cock and Gold Glove. So APL Fisher's invited too. Actually, the whole crew can be invited. Astroglide, Chocolate, Sexy Lube. But anyways, Alex Miller and RIIJEiCHOII with a 1-2 for the R. You guys have been notified of your controller winnings. I'll have them out for you guys in the... That was my Skype. In the mail soon, and thanks Duct Tape Dude for the wallet. Peace, guys. Oh, one last thing. I want to know what other videos you guys want to see, because I'm working in another real-life video, as well as since I got my gunners, I can now finish filming A Nerd's Guide to Picking Up Chicks. So what do you guys want to see? Leave a comment below, and see you guys later. Now I gotta turn it off, and this is awkward, because now I'm really close to the camera.
What's going on, guys? My name is JUNNAR, and happy Mother's Day to you guys. I've got a free-for-all game on Nuketown, only using a sniper, and miraculously I get the win somehow by some grace of God. But, just want to say happy Mother's Day, and, you know, congratulate you on surviving another year while you give your mom presents for squeezing you out of her lubricated vagina. I'm glad that you're now thinking of that. Do any moms watch this? I doubt it. Any moms watch my commentaries? Pretty cool, mom, if you do. If you just so happen to maybe, you know, stumble upon this because you're looking at your son's browsing history, as long as you haven't found anything bad, you know, just stop looking at the browsing history. Or do him a favor and clear it, and don't look at his browsing history ever again. Because innocent little Timmy will never look so innocent again once you find Pornhub.com. No, so I was thinking earlier this morning, because I had to wake up at 8 a.m. to make my mother breakfast. Luckily enough for me, I got to skip church, which is a rarity. If you understood, like, my mom is a devout Catholic, and my father, he's a Methodist, but he doesn't really care. He just goes because mom tells him to. I, on the other hand, want to bang my head against the wall, because I just don't like waking up early for church. So, you know, I get to miss church maybe once or twice a year. Luckily, you know, for no reason. I get to miss it for no reason once or twice a year. I've now, in my older age, I have learned that I can spend the night at, like, my friend's house and not have to go to church the next day. That is a nice skill you guys all should use. Well, anyways, I didn't have to go to church today, which fucking freaked me out. I woke up at 8, and I was like, oh my god, no church. So I went downstairs and made breakfast, had some nice pancakes, some sausage, some eggs, made some omelet, whatever. And I was thinking, you know what? You know what Mother's Day really is? It's really about giving your mom a gift for squeezing you out. That's what it's about. Now, it's not about, you know, the fact that she cleans your house, that she does your laundry, that she's basically a slave. No, it's because she squeezed you out of her vagina. And now you might be thinking, well, that's a nice image, Tucker. Why would you talk about that? Well, I'll tell you why. I think that there should be a graded scale, okay? Now, imagine, like, you're at school, right? And you get a paperback, and you have, like, A, B, C, D, or F. For some reason, people decided E was fucking retarded and didn't want to have it in the grading scale. You could also think of it as like a number line. So you have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. If you are the first child, if you are the A child, the number 1 child, then what you get for your mom's Mother's Day is something fucking awesome. You know why? Because you were her first child. She not only probably loves you more than your sisters and brothers, but on top of that, you hurt the most coming out. You were about as equivalent of taking a golf ball-sized piss out of your dick hole. It was like shitting out a porcupine if you're a guy. I'm trying to put this in terms of you. Therefore, you must get her the nicest gift. Now, what might be the nicest gift? The nicest gift, I don't know, a $25 gift certificate to a day spa, or a box of chocolates might do. Alright, so you're the second child. You know, you're maybe not as loved as the first one, but hey, they always wanted a family of 4, right? And that's why they got the dog before you. Therefore, you're still pretty much on the hook. You gotta get your mom a nice present. She loves you just as much as she loves the older child, but let's be real here. You're the second child, and you were probably a mistake. So, you're the second child, you should probably get her something like a $20 gift certificate to Macy's or somewhere, so she can, you know, shop, get whatever she wants to do. Now, the third child and the fourth child, you guys are the shit childs. I'm sorry to say, but no one really planned on you. Maybe you were a twin or a quintuplet. Maybe you were even part of a quad inside your mother's belly. But the fact of the matter is that you are the last ones, right? You guys, your parents have already put forth the effort to raise the first 2 ones. They kind of just left you on your own, didn't you? If we were in the wild, your first brother, he would be like the king, right? And then your second brother would be the prince, and then you would be the Down syndrome tigers that got left out in the wild to die. No offense, this is just, you know, you're unlucky. So you're unlucky, but you are lucky on Mother's Day. You know why? Because you guys don't have to get your mother shit. You can get her a card, and she'll say, oh, thank you, second and third and fourth childs, for getting me, like, inferior gifts to my first child, but that's okay, because I still love you less than the first child. Now tell me, by all means, if you are the 5th child, the 6th child, or the 7th child, or any number child after that, let me tell you this. When you came out, it was like a slip and slide. Your mother, she didn't have to the doctor was like standing there with a tarp and was like, push. And she was just like, let's see how far we can shoot this one, Johnny. Shot you halfway across the room, and that's why you are a Down syndrome child. You got hit your head against the wall because your mom pushed too hard. So, that is such a disgusting reference. Oh my god, this is a disgusting commentary. At least it's entertaining. I hope there's no 7th child watching this, like, oh Jesus, my mom doesn't love me. I don't want any blood on my hands. But you know what? You guys are the luckiest of all, and I'm envious of you guys on Mother's Day. You know why? Because your mom probably doesn't even know your first names. Therefore, you can hide out in the attic where your room probably is, and they'll never remember you lived there. Therefore, you get your mother nothing, and therefore you spend less money, and you come out on top. While the first child gets to eat real food and has to have conversations with his mother about how much he loves her. Thank you for paying for college, Mom. Thank you for, I don't know, getting me that Xbox, Mom. You're sitting up there with an extra 20 bucks like, haha, bitch. What can I spend this on? Probably a hooker. Or you could rent a friend, since you're stuck in the attic and they don't really know you're there. Or you could probably, I don't know. Let's go, you could buy a mom. I'll start a business, rent a mom. Whew! Anyways, I am full. Thanks for watching, guys. My name is Jericho. The commentary is coming to an end, but I hope you guys enjoyed the disgusting nature of this. It came into my head, and I didn't understand really why I was thinking of a graded, like, interest category where, you know, the favorite child has to put out the most effort. Thank God I'm a first child who's not the favorite child. My sister, who's adopted, is a favorite child. And yes, I do I do sometimes get the favorite, little, like, oh, spiel, like, oh, Tucker, we love you so much. You know what, that's fine. Bitch, I'm Jericho. That's all I gotta say. Please like, favorite, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want to do as long as it's positive feedback, and I'll talk to you guys later! What's going on, guys? My name is Jericho, and I'm here with a 4-foot-tall, 100 pounds of sex man, my boy Fwiz. What's going on, Fwiz?
What's up, brother? How you doing, my man?
I'm feeling pretty good. It's a little late on the East Coast, but you just got off of work, so...
Did just another day here in LA at the Machinima offices.
Right, so if you don't know who Fwiz is or what he does, he's actually the community manager for Machinima Respawn. Am I right, or am I getting that wrong?
No, you are absolutely correct. I am the community manager, and my primary focus is certainly our director's program. And young, wonderful lads like yourself.
Oh, yes, I am a young, wonderful, sexy, snapping young lad. But you also do shoutcasting and stuff like that. You have a bunch of fucking hilarious shoutcasts over Minecraft and stuff. Hilarious.
Yeah, so I started working with MLG while I was in college at Ohio State, and I did that for about 3 years, and I commentated as a shoutcaster for Call of Duty during that time. So I do like to take the shoutcasting ability and kind of have a little bit of fun with it, whether it's Minecraft or other senseless shoutcasting. So, yep.
Yeah, so you sound like a man after my own heart.
And I am.
Yes. So, question. If someone produced a gameplay like the one you're seeing, how in the world would you manage to shoutcast it?
Well, this is you know, free-for-all on shipment Call of Duty 4, as we all know, is an absolute clusterfuck, so I'm not really sure if this is one I could handle, but, you know, it'd be like, and now Jericho spawns on the map, he gets taken out, gonna get in a spawn trap, trying to shoot a helicopter down, gets taken out yet again. It would be something like that.
Yeah, it would just be a clusterfuck of, well,
words.
Yeah, you trip over yourself. But yeah,
absolutely.
But I mean, all your other stuff is legit. So, question: would you ever shoutcast while having sex?
You know, that might be a little bit more difficult to do, and I really, the question is not could I do it, is could I keep a boner while shoutcasting during sex? I think me being able to stay hard would certainly be the issue at hand while commentating. I don't think I could do that.
Shit, I just love to hear, like, getting close to the end, turn around, blow it on her face, she takes it all in the eyeball, a 2-eye feed. Like,
pumping back and forth, about to bust the load. Yeah, I think it would go something along those lines. It'd be a quick commentary.
Oh,
see what I did there?
I see what I did there. All right. See, I see there could be a future for you in the porn industry if we ever start a gaming nerd porn industry.
Yeah, I think we should move it over to the Pornhub.com at some point.
Well, you know, I've already got some titles down. You know, run it by you. Maybe Black Cock Down or Lara Croft's Womb Raider. I don't know.
Ooh, are these off the top of your head, or have you been working on these projects?
These two have been kind of in the back of my head for a while, you know, in case I didn't make it as a video game player or McDonald's burger flipper, I could always fall back on my porn industry.
Excellent. I have a question to ask you. What the fuck is this gameplay we're watching?
So, I tried to get a gameplay on COD, and I realized that everyone was doing these modded lobbies and shit, so I dumped 18 people in a free-for-all shipment with minuscule health.
This is just insane.
Yeah,
this is blasphemous.
If you ever get bored, this is what you do. You get 25, 40 kill streaks. Look at this. I'm about to go on a 40 kill streak.
This just looks like Modern Warfare 2 now.
Yeah, this is actually how I pad my KD because I'm not good.
Excellent, man. Whatever works, dude. You know what? I don't even give a shit about KD. I think it's the most overrated thing. You know, I just look at individual gameplay.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. See?
I play Search and Destroy a lot, too, so it's not even, sometimes KD is not even reflective of really what you're able to do in a game. So,
yeah.
I mean, is it a cool stat? Sure, but yeah.
What about like other games like Halo? KD, it's it's really, or Gears of War. It's like fucking, you get a 3.0 KD and you're pretty much a beast. You get a 3.0 KD in COD, and it's like, not uploadable.
Yeah, I can't say that COD KD is where it bugs me the wrong way because of just how the game's laid out. Gears of War, the KD stat speaks a little bit more volumes, I think, in actual game, because it is difficult to I mean, shit, I'm happy when I go, 1.5 on that game. So
yeah, I wish I could break the even mark. I wish I could break the half even mark in Gears. Actually, it's probably more along the lines of the 0.25. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
You have your moments though, man. I like one game I remember you won like 1-7.
Yeah.
And then game you turn it around and you were way positive.
See,
so
what happens is I actually get off the penis that I'm riding and I put on my MLG tryhard pants, and I realize that if I don't do something now, I'm gonna look like a complete fucking retard.
Yeah, no, and you know what? I believe you, because that all makes sense. You would bounce back after I'd give you shit and wonder why we're even playing with you.
I'm sorry, what the question is? Why are we playing with you? There's a video of you on Respawn. I think I went 10-2 and you went like 1-9. That's embarrassing.
Sounds about right, man. We might have to link me this after this dual comp so we can get that taken down.
Alright, well, if you guys want to check out Fwiz, check out the link below. It's in the description. Remember, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want to do as long as it's positive feedback. And thanks for watching. It's been fun. What's going on, guys? My name is Jericho, and I'm here to bring you Sexcapades Part 2. And this is also the first time I ever played the Zombies map live. This was the first day the map came out, and as you can see, I have no idea what I'm doing. And this guy does not die. So, you guys asked for it, and I'm here to deliver. Last time I brought you some pretty crazy, yet not really anything harmful stuff. But this time, I'm telling you, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your children, because ultimately, we getting dirty in this bitch. So, I'm here to bring you 3 news stories, maybe a 4th one if we have time. And what those stories are one happened last week, one happened a couple years ago, and the other one kind of happened in between. I don't really know exactly when I can't actually remember when it happened. But it was a cold winter's eve. It was like 2 years ago on Christmas break, right? And I was chilling at my beach house upstairs, waiting for food, waiting for dessert, waiting for dinner. I don't know what the fuck I was waiting for, but I was waiting for something. I was on my computer and shit. I was on Skype talking to someone, and I got a text message from someone. It was like 10:30 at night, so I was like, okay, I'll answer it in a second. So about 5 minutes goes by, and then I went and I got my phone. It was across the room, so I didn't really feel like getting up that much, but I did it anyways. And much to my surprise, this girl who goes to my ex-girlfriend's school, I'm not going to tell you her name because there's a lot of people who know her, had sexted me. Now, you might be thinking, wait a minute, like, why would she sext you? You had a girlfriend, and, like, you weren't even, like, really good friends with this. You're right, I was not good friends with this girl, yet she is a slut. And so she sexted me, and it was like, I'm gonna tell you all the things I want to do to you, and, like, etc., etc. I was like, okay, this is interesting. I didn't respond, though. I was like, okay, this is funny, but I'm not gonna respond. 5 minutes later, I got another text. You want to know what this text said? Alright, it said, and I'm going to just try and paraphrase here, I'm going to tie you up with your ties, and then I'm going to take off my socks so you can play with my feet a little bit. At this point, I was shitting bricks with laughter. I was like, why in the world is this chick texting me with all her sexual fantasies about rubbing feet and tying me up with ties? And then I realized that it most definitely was not supposed to go to me. Turns out that after a couple more of these texts, I replied back. I said, I almost said the person's name. That could have been terrible. I said, hey, look, you have the wrong number. You definitely don't want to be texting me this. She goes, oh shit, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't mean to send this to you. I meant to send it to my boyfriend. She doesn't have any boyfriends. She has boy toys. So I was like, oh, that's okay. That's awkward. And she goes, you can't tell anyone about my sexual fantasies. To this day, I still believe that she legitimately tried to text me that on purpose, and then I don't know what her accomplishment would have been, but she really wanted to send me that, because you don't send back-to-back-to-back-to-back text messages about your sexual fantasies with kinky tied-up fools and feet and shit, unless you really want it to happen. So, that kind of freaked me out. That wasn't that big of a deal, but it was like, what in the world? So I went and told my girlfriend, and she laughed, I laughed, we all laughed, LOL. Moving on. The next thing, this was super duper awkward. I swear to fucking God. Let me know if this has happened to you. It's almost always happened to every guy here. I almost guarantee it. So, it was late one night. It was like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And, my parents usually go to bed at like 9 or 10 on school nights or whatever. Because I gotta get up early to go to work. So, again, I don't remember when this was, but, I was up playing Xbox, and I decided, you know, hey, I'm bored, my computer's open in front of me, let's whip the dick out and go to Pornhub or some shit. So, God, this is disgusting. I can't believe that I'm saying this over the computer on YouTube, but oh well. It's for the viewers and the fans. So anyways, whip the dick out and, doing the business and stuff. So, now a lot of you might be like, well, this is stupid, like you're sitting in your basement and whatever, like you won't be able to hear the person. Well, you're right, I could not hear the person who was walking down the stairs at the time. Now, don't worry, it's not like it's like, I was planning on getting caught in this situation, but, I mean, with all, you know, when are you ever planning to get caught in, like, that situation with your pants down? So I was like, alright, whatever, doing the business, and then I hear something creak on my stairs. And as soon as I look up, my mom is standing there, like, around the corner, like, standing there, and she's like, hey, like, are you going to bed soon, whatever? And I'm, like, sitting there. My pants are down. Like, I'm sitting there facing her with my pants down. I'm like, oh, fuck. I was like, yeah, I'm going to bed soon. And then she was like, okay. And then she turned around and walked away. For the next 5 minutes, I sat there. Needless to say, I did not have a heart on anymore, and I was fucking scared shitless. I don't understand, like, did she ignore it or something? It was only until I walked back downstairs after, like, you know, pulling up my pants and going to get something to drink that I realized that my TV, my 20-inch TV, had a perfect square box around my dick. There was nothing she could have seen. It was the most... God sat there and was like, Jericho, I'm making it so your mother never sees your penis, especially when you're doing the deed. And I was just like, ah! And it was awesome. So that was a lucky son of a bitch right there. Now the third thing happened very recently. I think it happened last weekend, but either way. So Jackie was gonna come over. She's my girlfriend, and we had a movie planned out. I have Netflix, so I was looking at the movies and stuff like that. And I had decided that we were probably gonna watch either the Reno 911 movie or Salt. So I was like, all right, we're gonna just do this. So I was getting everything set up, and she came in, and she ccame downstairs, and we were talking and whatever. I have a sister. She's 11. She was upstairs with my mother and my father, and they were, yeah, I don't know, it was like 5 o'clock or something. So we had just come down from dinner, and you know, we were all full and stuff. So we put on a movie, and you know how movies go when you're alone and you are a guy and a girl and you are at a house. Anyways, we put on a movie. Yeah. So, you know, things got a little feisty, and during this movie, we decided to get it on. Now, at the same exact time, my sister decided to sneak downstairs to grab her stuffed animals and shit. Why, you may ask? I will never understand. But she decided to. So, the movie's pretty loud. We're obviously trying to have a nice little diversion from what we're doing here, right? Then I hear someone knock over something, like 4 feet away from my face. My pants are down, Jackie's head is somewhere where it shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, I know. And I freak out. Like, I threw the blanket over us, and I was like, whoa, who's there? And Bailey was like, my sister Bailey was like, it's me. So she goes upstairs and asks Mom what a BJ is. Because I was like, yo, I want to, like, I was talking to Jackie about a BJ or whatever. Awkward! The most awkward thing ever! But anyways, I didn't get caught. Don't worry about it. But thanks for watching, guys. My name is JERiiCHOII. I'd love a like and a favorite for this because, quite honestly, I don't ever want to talk about masturbation online ever again. Stay tuned for more. Later.
What's going on, guys? My name is JERiiCHOII, and what you know about reduced levels of visual eye strain. In front of me I have 2 GUNNAR Optiks glasses, and if you don't know what they are, they're actually some pretty amazing shit. On my right I've got a pair of sunglasses, on my left I have a pair of gaming glasses, and what they do is they help reduce the levels of eye strain that you feel when you're gaming or when you're outside. And you guys know off the bat that I don't do biased reviews. I give you the pros and the cons. So pretty much the only cons that I can think of is 1, their price, and 2, the fact that after 5 or 6 hours, and now that's 5 or 6 hours, they start to wear a little bit above the ear. That's it. The price, they run from about $100 to around $180, and before you think, oh my god, that's a lot, I did that at first, I'm going to have to tell you that they're worth it. What I'm holding in my hands right now is the gaming glasses, and you may think, oh, I don't like that design or whatever. This is one of like 25 designs that I picked off the website. They have a lot. And not only that, you can change the color of the brim here. You can change the amber type that you have. It's pretty amazing. So if you guys are curious, when I put these on, you know, they press right up here and right here. They feel comfortable when nothing's on. I see fine. Everything has a kind of yellowish tint, but you forget about it and everything looks pretty normal once you start playing with it. When I put my headset on, the only thing that I have that's an issue, right now it feels fine. After a few hours, just right here is going to start to wear a bit. Now what these do is, you know, they really help you when you're at night, you know, playing in the dark, playing with your TV. It's really bright in front and you have all the darkness around you. The contrast is a lot. There's a lot of contrast going on there and it really hurts your eyes. You end up after about a couple hours with really dry eyes. You have a headache maybe. I know I get headaches all the time when I go on long gaming sessions. I can tell you that I've had these for about 12 hours now on, and I haven't had a single headache or any cases of dry eyes in the last 12 hours. That is in itself amazing to me. I always have to get up and walk away from my console for a couple minutes every hour because it kind of really sucks. It wears on your eyes and you can feel it. You can feel it really stressing them out. And if you're not too sure what I'm talking about, stare at the screen of your computer right now. Turn off the lights, stare at your screen of your computer, watch this video, and when I'm done, look at a wall. Concentrate on how your eyes feel, and I guarantee you, you'll feel like this weird like relief when you look at the wall. That's how you feel when you put these on. It's unprecedented. Now, if you're not looking for a gaming glass or whatever, you can pick up the sunglasses. They work pretty much the same way as they do for the gaming glasses. They reduce the level of sun glare, the eye strain that you have when you're outside, and they work really well. Now, for the sunglasses, they feel really great. They're super lightweight, and that also is kind of a drawback. They're so lightweight that sometimes I feel like they're going to snap. Right now, I can hardly feel them on my face. I don't wear sunglasses normally, but, you know, these I do. They feel great, and they actually work really well, and, you know, I don't think I'm going to go leave the house without them for a while. The one thing I do recommend is that when you wear them, especially this model has really, look how thin that is. This is, you know, this is a really lightweight model. You might want to be careful when you put it down and stuff because we wouldn't want these to get broken. In general, I have to say that it feels like Shamu and Aquaman had a baby in your eyeball, and that's the best way to describe how moist my eyes feel. That sounds so dirty, but it's so true. It's pretty fucking awesome. I don't think I've ever reviewed a product before that I've actually felt so in love with. I cannot take these off. Whenever I'm editing or something, I'm on the computer, the TV, the Xbox for at least 6 hours every day. You know, editing, getting gameplays, doing whatever, just hanging out and watching the news. Get these things if you're on the computer, on the Xbox, watching TV, doing anything remotely related to electronics for a long period of time. So if you want to check out any of their websites, their Twitter, their Facebook, it's on the link below. Make sure that you tell them that I sent you, and seriously, if you're going to pick one up, it's probably going to be one of the best investments you ever made. Don't buy a fucking iPod dock. Buy a GUNNAR Optiks glasses. What's going on, guys? My name is Jericho, and the reason this is titled Sellout is because I have to explain to you, or a bunch of you, why I'm doing so many gaming product reviews, and then explain to you why what a lot of you are saying is really stupid. So, on my latest review, I reviewed the GUNNAR Optiks eyeglasses that are for performance wear and whatever. And the first thing that I noticed when I checked the checked my phone at work, because I uploaded it during work, was the first like 10 comments were all about me selling out. One asked how much I got paid to do this review. One asked why I was becoming white boy, and another said that I was a sellout. And it continued to grow and grow until I kind of got really pissed off. And the reason that I got pissed off is this. I didn't get paid shit to do that review. In fact, I got them and I don't even have to do a review. I chose to do the review. The second thing, I've never been paid for a review, and in the beginning of each review, I've said that this is a non-biased opinion, that I'm literally telling you the pros and the cons. Remember the Anza? I got them. I'm giving them away. Remember what I said? It works great when it works great. Mine were broken, and also the corners were sharp as fuck. I also told you that the cons about the Gunnars, they were lightweight and they felt like they could break.
that sometimes they were uncomfortable. I don't understand how that makes me a sellout. If I'm doing reviews to help you guys determine what products you want to get and maybe what products you might want to avoid, I don't understand how that makes me a sellout. I legitimately love my gunners. You can ask anyone who I play with. I will not shut up about them. They have made a difference. And a lot of people are like, oh, I blink when I play games. Like, it reduces my eye strain. No, it's not. That doesn't do shit. Trust me. I blink when I play video games. I also sometimes play with my lights on. The glare kind of sucks, so that's why I have these and they work really well. God forbid I do a review of a product I legitimately like. So, I just want to set this precedent from here on out. I will be doing more product reviews, whether I purchase the product or the company sends me the product. I don't care which one happens, and I'm sure you guys don't either. But here's what happens. I will never, ever, ever take a product and then because the company tells me to, give it a positive review if I don't think it is. If someone sends me, I'm going to be reviewing a R.I.P device. If I get that device and it's a piece of shit, I'm going to throw it out the window and tell you it's a piece of shit. If I get a GUNNAR Optiks glass case and it's a piece of shit, I'll tell you it is. If I get an HD PVR and it's amazing, I'll tell you it's amazing. But don't ever put it on me and say that I'm being biased. Trust me, I don't really care that much. I could live just fine with all the stuff that I haven't been sent. Trust me, not a big deal. So I just want to set that out there that I will not ever sell out in the terms that, hey, this guy gave me $300 to do a review of Mortal Kombat, and I play Mortal Kombat. I'm not going to sit there and go, this is the best game ever! I'm going to tell you what I think of it. So, from now on and moving forward, I'm going to link this in every review that I do. That way, so no one can be like, wow, this makes no sense. I don't understand why you do this. You are free to think about whatever, think whatever about the product that you see me reviewing. If you think that the GUNNAR Optiks glasses don't do anything, that's fine. If you think that and if you haven't tried them and I'm saying that they do something, I encourage you to give it a try. You're all entitled to your opinions and whatever, and I'm entitled to mine. I just wanted to lay that out there that, one, if I ever do a review of a video game or otherwise, I'm not going to say shit about it unless I believe it. And two, please don't call me a sellout. I really try my best. I try my ass off for you guys. I take off time from sports and stuff to make videos for you guys and keep you entertained. So, I love you guys, and I'd like a little bit of love back. So, that's all I ask, and that's all I wanted to put out in this video. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned for more videos. I've got no practice tonight, so I decided that maybe some Dead Space 2 is coming up. Maybe Minecraft. I don't know. But let me know what you guys think, and as always, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, as long as it's positive feedback, and I'll see you guys later.
Team deathmatch. Let's do this. Enemy UAV is airborne.
What's going on, guys? My name is Jericho, and this is a super breakdown of the new Modern Warfare 3 trailer. Yes, this is the ESRB beginning of every video. I actually froze it on there so you could read it multiple times. Looks like we got some wavy lines on top of an ocean. Kind of looks like the Rocky Mountains, although we're not quite sure. What's that? Like, I see something appearing. It looks like the number 3. Maybe it's telling us something. I'm not sure. Is that America? Yes, it is. America's actually misspelled. Now we're going to flash to something. Is that a submarine? Let's slow it down. Submarine, I think it is. You know what? Let's play it in reverse mode. Let's take this clip and reverse it. It is a submarine shooting things out of its anus. It is indeed a submarine. Now we're going to zoom over. Is that a city? Yes, it is a city. I believe that is the city of Atlantis, even though they said the city of New York in this trailer. Now we're going to play the rest of the clip. Yep, zoom in. That is the number 3. It's trying to tell us that this is a sequel of some sort. I'm not quite sure. Wavy lines again. Looks like the Rocky Mountains. Something about skiing. There is a skiing mission in this game. I'm sure of it now. The Russian is saying, order me a shish kebab and get me vodka. Flashback to the submarine. Yes, that is a submarine. I see the Statue of Liberty, thus proving that this is the city of Atlantis. Alright, now I'm going to have to ask you guys for a like and a favorite because this is the first Modern Warfare 3 breakdown trailer ever. My name is Jericho. I fucking rule. What's going on, guys? My name is Jericho, and this is one of the final games of COD 4 I managed to play tonight before I turned it off because, well, Peter Pan on the roof over here decided to teleport up there 5 seconds after the game start, then fall from Never Never Land and kill himself right here. COD 4, you need to fix yourself. I'm going to cry if you ever die on me. I seriously will. I love you. But what you guys came here for is not, to hear about COD 4. What you guys came here for is to hear about the unluckiest kid in the world. Now, a lot of people may say that they know the unluckiest kid in the world, but I guarantee you, you do not know Ian, my best friend, or one of my best friends. Ian is the
unluckiest kid in the entire fucking world, and I can guarantee it with this story. So it starts way back about 8 or 9 months ago, and it continues all the way until about a month ago. And actually maybe about a couple weeks ago. And when you listen to this story, keep in mind that it gets so ridiculous towards the end that you're going to have to listen to it, okay? So, Ian is a great guy. He's one of the nicest kids I know. He's one of the hardest working kids I know. Ian is, he works almost 5 days a week. He works at a restaurant, and, I don't know any other kid our age who works that much after school. He's super nice. I mean, if I killed a man, I'd ask him to help me bury the body. That's how nice he is. He's a legitimate guy, and he's actually pretty good looking, too. No homo. And he's athletic. So, he's the kind of guy who'd attract, some of the most amazing women. And he does attract some amazing people. The unfortunate thing is that because of his job and how he helps his family around the house and stuff so much, he doesn't get really lucky with women. And the thing is, most women will stick around until they figure out that, he's not going to make, he can't make it out that much, and then they just drop him for dead. So, Ian finally met this girl named Ari. Ari, as far as I knew, went to some public high school around the area, and she was pretty good looking from what he told me. They met through a mutual friend on Facebook, and, they started talking because they had some things in common, and one thing led to another. And so they started talking on, using cell phones, texting and whatnot, and on Skype and stuff. So, all this went on for a while, and Ian told me about 2 weeks into it, after texting her and IMing her and shit, that, they were getting along pretty well, and that she wanted to meet up. And so, he wanted me to go along with him to meet up with Ari, so it wouldn't be really awkward. And, I'd take along Jackie, and he'd take along Ari, and we'd, double date. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll definitely do that. So he started looking for a time where he could take off work, and then she would be free and whatnot. So, he started working around it, and about a month after that, he found a time where he could take off. This month was, I think we were pushing late August, early September. And school's just about starting, or getting ready to start, I don't know, somewhere in there. And so we decided to go to the movies. Now, the unfortunate thing, this is the first step of many. Usually at this point in time, if a girl for Ian has stuck around this long, it means they really like him. Unfortunately for them, usually it's about this time where they decided to shaft him and leave him standing at the movie theater. So that did happen one time. He asked the girl out. The girl was like, yeah, sure, definitely, meet me here. And then he went there, and the girl never showed up. And then apparently she had, I don't know, she had cancer or some shit. That was her excuse, and she was a bitch. Moving on to the real thing. So we get to the movie theater, and this girl doesn't show up. So we go to see the movie, and Ian's, beside himself. He's really pissed off at her. I'm pissed off at her for making him wait and stuff. And she says that her grandmother died. Ironically enough, her grandmother did die. Her Facebook status update was rest in peace, grandmother, blah, 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 people wishing her best and stuff. So we didn't feel, we didn't feel that bad about it. So we kept on, he kept on talking, he kept on telling me how much, they had in common and stuff. And, she felt really bad about it. About, not being able to be there, when we went out on a date. So she sent him nudes. She sent him some nice little tit pics and shit. And so he was like, oh, dude, this girl's so into me. I'm like, hell yeah, you're gonna get it, man. You're gonna get it in, get it wet, get your dick sucked, whatever. So, he's he's really stoked now. It's about, I think it's maybe closer to early October. And, we're coming up on Halloween, and he might get Halloween off. Ian never gets holidays off, because holidays are really busy for his restaurant. So he might get Halloween off. So he starts trying to make plans with Aries, and she's like, yeah, I'm free Halloween. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm free Halloween, Ian. Whatever you need me to do, I'll wing, man. So they get everything set up, and then his boss calls on Halloween, the night before Halloween. I don't know what it's called, All Hallows Eve or some shit. He calls him and says, you have to come into work. So Ian, being the hardworking guy, he cancels plans with Aries and stuff and goes to work. That is the biggest shaft I've ever heard a boss do. But it gets worse. Trust me, 400 times worse. So, we're moving into Christmas break. Ian does not have to work Christmas break. So you're like, okay, this could be good. Ian doesn't have to work Christmas break. Let's get something set up. He's talking to Ari every night now. Every day. They're getting along super well. I've even talked to her a couple times. They're getting along smashingly, honestly. And, Probably better than me and Jackie. And so he's like, yeah, let's go meet up on the 22nd or whatever. And Aries is like, yeah, I have some big news I need to tell you really soon. But, you know, I'd like to do it in person. So on the 21st, I think he said, on the 21st, Ian, you know, is getting ready and stuff to meet up with this girl that he's been talking to for like 5 months now, and they have so much in common. She's pretty hot, I'm not gonna lie. And Aries tells him that she really, really wants him. Like, hardcore wants him. So Ian's like, oh, shit, yeah, like, dude, I could, seriously, dry spell over. So I look at the weather and stuff because they were talking about snow, and the weather said like 30% chance of scattered snow storms or whatever. Let me tell you something. I live in Baltimore. It can snow 0 inches in an entire year, and they may have called for 17 blizzards. It could not. They could say that it's gonna flurry all year long, and it could snow 400 feet. No one in Baltimore knows what they're talking about when it comes to weather. So it's kind of a guess. And when they say it's a chance of snow showers, really what they're saying is fuck if I know. So we wake up on the 22nd, and guess what the fuck is sitting outside? The shiny golden dildo shaft that God decided to drop upon me and Ian came in the form of 36 inches of snow. That is right, 36 inches. That is 3 feet of fucking snow in our front yards. It looked like a Colombian drug bust gone terribly wrong in our front yard. So, Ian, admittedly pissed off, and me too. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Gets a call from Ari. He doesn't pick it up or whatever. So he gets a text, or he tries to call Ari. She doesn't pick him up. So he texts her and is like, I'm sorry, like, I don't know what to do. Like, we can't hang out or whatever. You know what the big news is? The big news is that she's moving to boarding school because her grades aren't good. Her parents are sending her away to boarding school. Guess when that starts? The 31st of January. Or December. Fuck it. Sorry, New Year's. The beginning of New Year's. Of the new year. So you know what? Ian, not only has he been talking to this girl for 5 months, she's moving away. Alright? So he gets dropped, 36 inches of snow gets dropped on him when he's about to get it wet. He's about to get fucked. And 36 inches of snow get dropped on him. So you might be thinking, wow, this kid is incredibly unlucky. I shit you not, it gets worse. Ian calls me on the phone about a month ago, and he goes, dude, I just got the craziest phone call in my entire life. I need to come meet you up somewhere. So I go over to his work, and we sit down. He sits down, and he shows me his call history, right? And he says, see this number? I'm like, yeah. And he goes, guess whose number that is? I'm like, I don't fucking know. He goes, this is the Department of Maryland's Police Department. Or not the head of the Maryland Police Department. You know what he did? What? He called me on my phone. This is Ian talking. He called me on my phone. And he came to tell me that he needed to have a rendezvous with me at the police station so we could talk about certain developments in an ongoing investigation. Ian goes to the police department, and you know what he has to be interviewed about? A sex offender. And you want to know what this sex offender has been convicted of? He's been convicted of impersonating girls and talking to young boys about, you know, possibly meeting up. And you want to know the kicker? I'm sure you all made the connection. Ian has been a suspect. You know why? Because this man has saved every single text he has ever sent to Ian under the imposed name of Ari, the girl. Alright? He saved it on his computer. He finally got busted when he attempted to rape a young man. Alright? You can find this in the paper. It's fucking ridiculous. He tried to rape a guy. The guy called the police, got away, called the police. They they raided his house and shit, found this computer, and it's got all these text messages. Ian has been talking to a sex offender for the last 6 months and was going to meet up with the sex offender. He was going to meet up with him. Turns out the sex offender had skipped town, and that's why Aries had been quote-unquote moving, went to Virginia or someplace, and then he got caught there. So Ian, my friend, almost got butt-fucked by a 48-year-old male. I don't know his real name, but Ian was like shitting himself. He was so fucking scared. He's like, dude, I could have gotten raped. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I expect love from you because my boy Ian almost got his dick shoved into another man's asshole. Thank you for watching, guys. My name is JERiiCHOII. I just brought you the most unfortunate and unlucky circumstances you can ever have as a child, and that is my friend Ian. I'd love it if you guys could like, favorite, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, but please like the video for Ian's asshole. Tell him you love him. Later. What's going on, guys? My name is JERiiCHOII, and I'm here to talk about my childhood experiences and the fact that I'm growing up so fast that pretty soon I'm going to be in a nursing home getting my diaper changed by some lady.
And I thought, I don't know, today that maybe I should think back on like some of the things that were my favorite things to do back in elementary school, middle school, and high school. And for anyone who's not from the U.S., back in grade school when, you know, you're like 8, you know, stuff like that. In the middle school when you're like 10, 11, 12, and in high school, which is, you know, the last 4 years of my life. And what I came up with is actually a pretty cool list. I nostalgia'd pretty goddamn hard. When I was in middle school and grade school, I mean in elementary school and grade school, I used to go to the school when we had this big ass like playground. It went from one side of the school to the other, and that's where everyone went to play. And in the middle there was this big like sandbox, and it went from like one side of the playground to the other, and it was like almost a dividing line. So when I grew older, we used to play Capture the Flag, and that was no man's land. And what we do is every single time, or not every single time, every single day we'd go out for recess for about a half an hour, and we'd go to that line, and we'd pick teams. So I was usually a team captain, and my friend Grace was usually a team captain, because we were both some of the fastest kids in the in our class. So it wasn't fair when we were on the same team, and we decided that you know, we divided up like that. So we usually have the same team pretty much. I had all my guy friends, and she had all her girlfriends, and some guys who were really slow, and let's be honest, I was not friends with them. And so what we'd do is we would have these shovels and pails and stuff, and we'd call one of them a flag, and we'd go hide it. And we played like really hard rules. We'd make it so you couldn't make the flag visible. You had to like hide it somewhere. So we'd dig a hole and bury it and stuff. And you know, we almost never won, but when you did find the flag, it was pretty goddamn awesome. I'm not gonna lie. It was something almost like, I don't know, it was almost like a continuous tag game, with everyone cheating at once, and almost like a boys versus girls kind of thing. So it was really cool to do that, and I'm really glad that I remembered it, because I mean, I miss that kind of fun, where you have so much fun just doing the simplest things, like swinging on a swing and stuff. But then in middle school, in each year we used to take a trip. This is a different school I went to. We used to take a trip. So in 6th grade, we went to a campground where a lot of funny stuff happened, including where we found homemade brownies and we ate them. Then we went to an island in the middle of the Chesapeake Bay for 7th grade. And in 8th grade, we went to Philadelphia. Now, we got to stay in hotel rooms, and my hotel room consisted of me, my friend Max, my friend Shaver, and my friend Jay. And being guys, our room was so disgusting. It was so nasty. We had computers. We had our computers, so we brought movies and stuff to watch, and we actually even brought a game. I think it was Xbox, maybe? But what we did was we went, there was a vending machine down the hall, and we bought candy and stuff for the trip. And we dumped it all in our room, and we went down to the vending machines, and we got all this soda, as much soda as we could carry. We probably spent like $40 on soda. And by the end of the trip, our room looked like the goddamn jungle in Vietnam. It was ridiculous. There was cans everywhere. Every surface had cans on it. The beds had cans on it. There's trash everywhere. We were 8th grade boys. I mean, we really didn't care what condition our room was in. But some things like really hilarious went on there. One, Jay, my friend, liked this girl named Katie, and the funny thing that he tried to figure out a way to like tell her that he liked her. So we started coming up with like the most retarded ideas ever, like writing a note about him being shit and she being piss, and like how good they go together, like poop and pee. So stupid, so funny though. And by the end of it, our teacher came around to check to see if our room was clean. After we had spent a half hour cleaning it up, he said it was the worst room he's seen yet. So, that was funny too. And then moving on into freshman and sophomore year. Now, I'm going to be straight with you. Freshman and sophomore year were not fun for me. I was bullied in 8th grade and freshman and sophomore year. And if you guys want me to talk about that and bullying in general, I'll let you know. Because obviously I turned out alright. And I know a lot of kids who game and stuff, you know, get bullied. So, I did get bullied. And it was weird. So I basically I made varsity soccer as a sophomore with my friend John Schmidt, and the two of us got kind of close because, I mean, you kind of have to be close with the people like that. I mean, with your only other friend who's your age. So I really found like I really liked my sports teams. That's where I had my most fun in freshman and sophomore year. But junior and senior year while I did have so much fun with sports and stuff, the social part of, like, really high school just started to bloom. So, you know, general parties, my parents became a little less strict on what they allowed me to do, and it really made me, you know, allowed me to have a lot of fun, and I'm still having fun. For instance, I went to a baseball game the other night on a school night, and that was just, I couldn't have done that last year or even 2 years ago. That was just such an awesome experience, because, I mean, I was home at like 1:30 in the morning. And then, again, YouTube came up. So YouTube, that was a rape RPG. YouTube really actually kind of allowed me to, you know, find out who I really wanted to be and who I wanted to act and who I wanted to hang out with. And I can get into that more when I'm talking about bullying, which I can do tomorrow if you guys want. But, you know, it really helped me expand. And now this amazing thing has happened to me. And I've met so many awesome people. And shit, man, it's like the greatest job in the world. And I actually... most people who find out about it, like teachers and cousins and parents and stuff, routinely ask me, like, how did it happen? And I have no answer for it. My only answer is that I'm lucky as hell for you guys, and that I'm lucky that it happened that way. But really, senior year, junior, senior year, basically senior year, though, was the most fun I've ever had in school. And that's the one thing that I'm probably going to be able to tell my grandkids about YouTube, about everything that I've done. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. So thank you for watching, guys. My name is JERiiCHOII. I'd love it if you could like and favorite, maybe even comment on the video. I really don't care what you do. Just give me some feedback. And if you guys want me to talk about bullying and what happened, etc., I'll do that tomorrow. And as for later content, stay tuned for more awesome stuff, including my zombie survival guide. What's going on, guys? My name is JERiiCHOII, and this is an interesting commentary. This is a pretty serious one, and it has nothing to do with gameplay. It's actually about bullying, and I know it's something that's really prevalent right now on the internet, as well as just probably in general with you guys. And what I was going to do is actually talk about 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th grades for me, and maybe some of you guys will be able to relate to it. Hopefully not, though. And basically talk about how I was bullied. And, you know, starting off, being part of an online community where everyone's really into gaming and into video games and stuff, we're usually some of the people that are most picked on. I wasn't into gaming until, I don't know, until end of sophomore year. But the real part of of my bullying experience really came 8th and 9th grade. And it came at the expense of actually someone you've seen in some of my videos. Now, the first thing I want to lay down is that I was never actually physically hurt in any way, but, you know, as cheesy as it may sound, the emotional stress of being bullied kind of sucks a big fat dick. So, pretty much what happened was, I used to follow people's trends. That's not to say I, like, walked around in their footsteps. This was no March of the Penguins, but, I used to emulate what people did, you know, act out kind of like what they did because I thought it was cool. So, I got into heavy metal music, because I thought this one kid was cool for liking it, or I wore this kind of clothes because I really liked the way they looked and I thought they were cool, or whatever. And one thing I'd like to make clear is that if you go down that road, no one will ever, A, be able to see who you really are, and that's going to suck pretending to be someone you're not for the entirety of your high school career and middle school career. If you do that, you're going to be surrounded by friends who you're going to have to fake yourself to the entire time, and that's just exhausting on its own. I'm sure if you do it, or if you know someone who's done it, they're routinely kind of unhappy. They kind of have a fake feel to them and stuff, and I know that's how I felt. I felt kind of like not satisfied with anything that was happening, and that can lead towards depression. And then the third thing is that, you know, while I was doing this whole thing, people were noticing, and it wasn't just my friends or the people that I call my friends, but it was also the people who were targeting me as an easy target for bullying. So these couple people started to harass me in the hallways or just in general, by just, I mean, they, like, literally, I'd be walking down the hallway and be like, hey, Tucker, you're gay. And I'd like, ignore them. You know, obviously your parents are like, I'll ignore them, sweetie. It doesn't matter what they think. I mean, it gets to you after a while. I mean, I went through 5 or 6 straight months of school where the only thing I'd hear when I passed them in the hallways or when I was in the hallways alone with them was, hey, Tucker, you're gay. And they'd say it over and over again, and then they'd be like, hey, Tucker, hey, Tucker, hey. And I'm talking 5 minutes of doing that before I'd say, what? And they'd say, you're gay.
it's something that's so stupid, but so repetitive that it really gets to you. And I'm not gonna lie and say that I didn't have thoughts of, like, really retaliating and, you know, lashing out and some shit, but, I mean, I'm a scrawny kid. I couldn't do much. I mean, I did one time, like, shove the kid, and that didn't end very well. I didn't get hurt, but it was just, like, obvious that it would not have worked out if I had continued anymore. So now that that's all over, I basically continued until the middle of sophomore year when I really just decided to not give a single fuck what anyone else thought. I have zero confidence in anyone who believes that the way to get to happiness, the way to have friends and stuff, is to pretend to be someone who you aren't. That's the gayest, stupidest shit you can ever believe in your lifetime. You believe that, you know, if you act a certain way, people are going to think of you a certain way. That's true. What if it's the way you don't want to be thought of? How about then? How do you reinvent yourself and have people believe you? What if you're like, oh, all of a sudden, like, oh shit, I was just pretending. Like, are they going to believe you? Probably not. So, here's what I have to say. I have to say that if you are getting bullied, and I'm sure at least a few of you guys are, the best thing to do is to find someone, a group of friends. There are people in your school who have similar interests in you. Odds are that you're probably getting bullied by yourself or not in a group of friends. When you're in a group of people, no one, even like a fucking lion, doesn't want to run into a herd of gazelle and try and attack one. Even if it's the weakest one. It's just a stupid move to do, and they're not going to accomplish anything. And on top of that, you know, I'm not going to lie, some people may feel socially awkward. That's a whole nother different story, but really my main goal and focus for you guys is to try and surround yourself with people who you know have the similar interests in you, and who, even if they might not stick up as wholeheartedly as your best friend may, you know, someone who's there just to stand by and witness it, so, you know that the person isn't going to get away with this just scot-free. The next thing I have to say is that bullying does grow out. Some people may grow out of it later than others. It may take different forms. It may be physical, it may be emotional, it may be verbal, it may be some combination of all of them. But in general, you know, when you work on it, and when you try and ignore them, and when you don't give them the satisfaction of lashing out, when you don't give them the satisfaction of retaliating, when you don't give them the satisfaction of knowing that it gets to you, as hard as it may seem, you'll slip at least 5 or 6 times in the course of a week. I guarantee it. But as long as you try your hardest to make sure that they get no satisfaction out of it, they will stop. It may take 4 years. It may take 3 years. It may suck a big dick. It will suck a big dick if you're getting bullied. But the fact of the matter is that if you do this, if you surround yourself with friends that are going to be there to witness this, who are eventually going to stick up for it because they know that it's retarded and it's wrong, even the bully himself will not willingly run into that group of people and call you gay, or call you, I don't know, stupid or some shit, or call you a nerd. All I have to say is that you'll get through it. I guarantee it. I did. I turned out great, and, you know, in general, I'd have to say that, you know, it sucked. It sucked a lot, but after a long time, I mean, it grew out of it. The person's not a bad guy anymore. Actually, he kind of looks up to what I do on YouTube, which is ironic. Don't you think? It's a little bit ironic. But in the end, no one who's going to bully you or put you down is actually going to get very far in life. And that's what you got to keep telling yourself. Keep telling yourself that if you take the high road, which is the road that you should be taking, don't go down low and be like, oh, I'm going to retaliate and fucking punch this kid next time he comes up to me. That's stupid. You know, if you take the high road and you really put yourself out there and try and make yourself known that you're doing what you want to do and no one can fuck with what you want to do, then I guarantee you, your life will be that much better. It's going to suck, but once you get it down, you're going to have a better time. So thanks for watching, guys. My name is JERiiCHOII. I'd love a like and a favorite, maybe even a comment. It doesn't matter what to me. It doesn't matter to me what you guys do, but kind of opened up here. Little love back would be nice, but thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more. Later. What's going on, guys? My name is JERiiCHOII, and I have a funny story for you. It actually happened today at work, and I know you guys have now seen at least 8 or 9 real-life stories of mine in the last commentaries or so. You've heard Sexcapades, you've heard my bullying story, my childhood memories story. This one, I'm serious, is disgusting and hilarious at the same time. Disgusting for me, hilarious for you. So, a lot of you guys know that instead of going to school, I was given the option to intern at a physical therapy department area.
And what I decided to do was follow a physical therapist around and watch what she did, and now also I get to participate in certain actions. So I help patients before they go to the physical therapist set up with their exercises. So, you know, if they have a shoulder injury, I'll help them do stuff that strengthens the shoulder muscle and gets them ready for physical therapy. Unfortunately for me, a lot of the patients that I have are knee replacements. And if you know anything about knee replacement people, they're oftentimes very old. So, I do get to see a lot of college people, but seriously, 90% of my patients, old people, replace knees. So, lucky for me, I had an 82-year-old woman. Her name was Ginny, and I can't tell you her last name, but let's just say that she had a gas problem. And I went to go help her onto the bed where she promptly ripped ass. And now this is not some simple little, is it Snickers? No, it was like a whole, full, like, it sounded like if she was sitting down, I would have said, my God, you shit yourself. Luckily for me, though, she decided to respond with, it's alright, it happens all the time, it's harmless. Harmless for me or harmless for you? Because really, it's disgusting. I almost vomited on you. Projectile vomit on an 82-year-old woman. That could have been terrible. I would have lost my internship. But, so I went on with usual, giving her practice exercises and stuff to do at home, and she farted like 2 or 3 times. Not as epically as that last one, but just disgusting. And so I decided that at that point when I was going to have to put electrodes on her, and what they are, there's like these little stimulation packs, and you put them on like the shoulder of a patient or the knee of the patient, and it stimulates that area, and it makes them, it feels pretty good, but you wouldn't want to put it in that area. I know some of you are like, penis, penis, penis! So anyways, I decided I wasn't going to put the stimulation on her because two of the electrodes were going to go right on the small of her back. And the issue with that is that you have to put it near her asshole. So I was not having that. So I asked one of my senior physical therapist technicians to come in here and help me apply it. She put the two electrodes down there, and nothing happened. Nothing bad happened. She got the lucky end of the stick. I got the shit end of the stick, no pun intended. And ultimately, I got farted on a couple times. But that wasn't like the only thing that happened. A lot of times people fall asleep when they're getting electrostimulation. And I had an old man. He was like 62. That's actually not very old. I had an old man who was 62. And he was laying on the bed getting stimulation for his hip. He fell asleep. Unfortunately for him, he popped a boner. I wasn't about to go in there and wake him up and say, sir, you got a boner. You need to cover that up. There's other patients in the room. Can't have a full flask. You can't, your penis, like it's alright here. We want it around here, you know? We want it down here. You know, you're like a hard brand new piece of pasta. We want it like linguine. We want it a little bit floppy like that. I wasn't going to do that. So I asked one of my senior physical therapists again to go deal with it. I was like, wow, I'm having a shit day, aren't I? She goes in there, he's soft. I'm like, well, this is awkward. So when he wakes up, he apologizes to me and everyone else. He's 62. That's awkward for him. Ultimately, I got farted on today, and a guy popped a boner with me in the room. I don't know what that says about me, but I know that it says that I'm pretty sexy. I get farted on. You're jealous. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. My name is Jericho. I thought I'd share that story with you. If you haven't noticed, wearing Juistra's t-shirt. It's actually pretty sweet. He's got a couple cool things, so I'm going to link the shop in the description below. Also wearing my Jericho sweatshirt, which I just got in the mail. Awesome! You can't read it because the print is purple. But I also linked my shop in the description. But I'd love it if you guys could like, favorite, comment, do anything you want to do. Just give me some sort of feedback, and I'll be sure to have some cool things like Friday. The world's supposed to end on Saturday. Guess who's doing an end of the world commentary with my friend Ian? Yeah, the guy who dodged the meat missile, the predator, the sexual predator. Yeah, him. So stay tuned for that, and I'm sure it's gonna be an awesome time. Later. What's going on, guys? My name is Jericho, and I'm about to score 75 goals in FIFA in one single game. 70 of which are gonna be by Tim Howard, my goalkeeper. Now, I don't know how many of you have seen my 0 and 155 gameplay in Call of Duty, but this game is extremely reminiscent of that, and you know why? It's because I don't give a fuck about this game, and I never give a fuck about any games I play. I play for fun, and I don't really play to win. Now, one of my main goals with that video, and my main goals with this one, is to prove a point. That ultimately speaking, nothing really matters in terms of gameplay. People will watch for your personality, and people will watch if you put out good content.
Now, what I want to prove with this gameplay is that YouTube has gotten to be kind of a nuisance lately, and I want to kind of set things straight for everyone as well as for myself. So I've never really spoken out about my feelings, my true feelings for some of the things that have been going on, such as the giveaways, such as the favorites, such as, I don't know, everything else to do with content. But I think now would be a great time to do so. So much like my 0 and 155 video, I aim to prove a point. And that point is that people take YouTube too seriously. I don't know about you guys, but I started my channel about 2 years ago. Actually, I'm coming up on my 2-year anniversary. I started it August 2009 was when I started posting videos. You could not be paid to play video games back then. In fact, you couldn't be paid to play video games up until like 6 months after that, and that was strictly through machinima. Recently, though, it's been brought to my attention as well as the world's attention that you can actually be paid to play video games or be paid to post any kind of video whatsoever just by getting a YouTube partnership. A lot of people are getting it through machinima. Or the Game Station for that matter. I can't leave them out. Or they're getting it through some other means. And what this means is that you can claim advertisements on your videos and people will, the advertisers will pay you through YouTube to have your advertisement on there or whatever. It doesn't matter what type of advertisements go on there or even what type of video you have. I remember Zombies. It was like some really shitty Facebook game was advertised on my video, and my video was about like old people and farts. So, you know, they don't really care. The problem with this is that once money is thrown into equation, everything gets mixed up. Everything gets difficult, everything gets more complicated. In fact, everything goes out the window that you've learned before. When I started out, I learned that, you know, there wasn't a good chance of getting big. In fact, getting big, Grizz had 16,000 subscribers. PSN Cool PJ had 4,000. A lot of you guys aren't gonna know Exxon, but he had 2,000. These people were gigantic in the the idea that no one else from any community for Call of Duty or otherwise had a channel this large. Now, I managed to secure my place in the steady growth by becoming friends with PSN Cool PJ, Pyro Puncher, Sam 5000, Trout 91, Exxon. I became friends with a lot of people who had already been doing this for, I don't know, about 6 months longer than I had, and that really helped me get to where I am now. The unfortunate part is this. Once machinima, I'm not putting this on machinima, I love my job and I love what they do, but once people started offering money, the whole game changed. People, instead of getting into it to entertain others and to entertain themselves, they got into it for money. Now, I'm not saying that's wrong. Every single business created on this planet is made to create money, made to sell things to make money, made to give people money. So, you know, if you look at YouTube as a business, it's doing really well. Now, a lot of you may know that there are some commentators out there that make money, quite a bit of money. Now, I can't release the specific details because that's against my contract with machinima, and it's also unethical and immoral, but I will say that some people do make a shit ton of money. That is, in fact, a scientific notation. Shit ton is a lot. Now, I can assure you that I don't even make enough money to pay for my car insurance. Or even a car for that matter. So, there is quite a bit of differential between what I get paid and maybe one of the top YouTubers gets paid. And that's natural. It's like the difference between an office man and a CEO. And it happens with every other job. My complaint is this. Once people started making money, they changed the way they produced videos. Not just for the better, not just for the worse, but for a combined shitstorm that really made people really change who they were. What I really hope is that I haven't changed that much, that I still post content that you guys will find funny, that I still score 75 own goals on myself throughout a game, and I think that it's funny. That I still go 0 and 155 in a game of Call of Duty and post it because there really are no rules. Unfortunately, some people may think of it as, wow, there's an easy way to make money. I could post a 30-second video, claim advertisements on it, and leave it be. It could be a picture of a cat for all I care. It could get 1 million views. I could get money for that. And then I could do that over and over again. Now, there's different ideas of how to raise your YouTube channel. For me, I like to pander towards what you guys experience. You guys are here because you guys enjoy my content, you enjoy what I put out, and you enjoy the less serious side of the things. Unfortunately, for some people, they enjoy free stuff. They enjoy giveaways, and who doesn't? I enjoy free stuff. The unfortunate truth is this. When someone pays $25 for a PSN or an Xbox 360 1600 Microsoft Point card, and then does a giveaway and manages to get to top favorited or anything like that, the truth of the matter is that they're making about 400% return on that $20 gift certificate. I don't like to point names. In fact, I have no problem with any director. The only problem that I do have with certain people are ones that refuse to accept the truth, and actually, no, that's not even true, who refuse to accept a valid argument. Now, I can't call out any directors in particular because, let's be honest, not only is it not cool, it's stupid, it brings feuds together, and on top of that, it's against my terms of service, but I don't want to fight. Fights are stupid. YouTube fights are stupid. As I said, I'm in it for fun. I don't do this shit for exposure. I don't do this for anything. This isn't a call-out video. This is mainly an observation that I really wish that people wouldn't change what they do. I don't understand why they do. I understand that money is probably a key factor. I understand that maybe being popular is a key factor. But the fact of the matter is, you take away money from this equation, I'd like to see who still posts the same videos that they do. Now, I did get into an argument with one director. His name was White Boy 7th Street. A lot of you have heard of him. He's been the center of a lot of controversy. Unfortunately for me, this ended badly for both of us when we both ended in anger, and he blocked me and I blocked him. I'd like to formally apologize to White Boy because even though I may have made an argument that I still believe, he's entitled to run his channel the same way he's always been entitled to run it, and everyone has their own opinions. So, while he may cheer when giveaways are taken down, but still have his up there as the top favorited video above Leroy Jenkins, above TNT, the Captain Sparkles remake, and above Aimbot, the one by Freddie Wong, you know, it got there somehow, so props to him for getting to top number 1 and number 3. Unfortunately for me, this angers me, and it angers a lot of other people in the community. What I'd like to say is this. Everyone can run their channel the way they want to. They can run it as a business, they can run it as a game shop, they can run it as a shitstorm of ideas where no one gives a fuck. Now, I choose to run my channel as one where I like a precision editing. I like to run my channel almost like a business in that I like to know what goes on and how my things are responded to. As far as content goes, I sit down and I play FIFA and I score goals on myself because, you know what? Who has scored goals on themselves in FIFA? It's like running a race backwards. You're not accomplishing anything, yet it's still entertaining to me. Who kills himself in Call of Duty when the game is to kill other people? No one, and that's what I like to produce. If some people like to produce giveaways, while I may frown upon it and the community may frown upon it, I encourage you to just say, I don't care, or you can care, you can say that it's bullshit, but just don't encourage it. Don't watch it, don't feed the trolls, don't do any of that shit. As a matter of fact, just ignore it. Because without acknowledging it, and by just ignoring it, you're going to be the bigger man, and you're going to be able to step up and say that you contributed to the stopping of this problem. Now, a lot of people realize that, you know, this isn't going to change shit. You know what? I'm sorry, this is a rant video, but on top of it, it's one that's, I'm trying to say is civilized, and I'm trying to get a point across. And I hope that point is kind of formulating itself right now, because honestly, I don't know where I am in my brain cloud. I'm kind of saying everything that comes to mind and hoping that it makes sense. So I'd like to propose a goal right now. The goal is that the entire community, the community as a whole, stops flaming, stops trolling, stops doing any of that stupid shit, because let's be honest, it's only funny for the people that are doing it, and goes back to being YouTube, a website where you post gameplays or whatever the fuck you want to do, regardless of the content or quality, as long as your fans and subscribers love it. I appreciate everyone who's a diehard fan of me, who will defend me to their death, who will fight against other people who don't understand logic, who will attack other people because they don't agree with me. I appreciate your support, and I really do love you guys. You guys make it worthwhile, and you guys make me feel so much better and not like a crazy person. Unfortunately, every single person in the community has someone like that. They have thousands of people like that. And while there may be one person who's logically inclined to agree with me, there's another person who's logically inclined to disagree with me. So, as a matter of fact, I'd like to propose this as well. All you viewers, fans, and subscribers that I love and do care about, I want you guys to concentrate on watching my videos and taking my videos for what they are. A fun-loving game where I just mess around and I try and, you know, have fun. I don't want you guys to troll people. I don't want you guys to go out there and attack other directors, other YouTubers, regardless of what they do, because that's just stupid, and on top of that, you're viewing their videos, which gives them more money. You're commenting on them, you're favoriting them, I don't care what you do, but seriously, I want you guys to concentrate on what, you know, the community as a whole could benefit from. So maybe giveaways will increase the size of our community. Maybe it is for the better, maybe I'm just being naive, but my opinion is I don't like anything that's going on right now, and I want things to change. I'd like YouTube to go back to the way it was. I'd like it to be a website where people post stuff, and I'd like it to be, you know, for fun. So thanks for watching, guys. My name is Jericho. I just went 0-75 in FIFA. Tim Howard scored 70 goals, and I hope you enjoyed. I'd love a like and a favorite if you guys can afford it. If not, I'll see you guys later.
What's going on, guys? My name is Jericho, and I'm here with a special guest. His name is Ian, and you guys all know him as the unluckiest kid ever, but what we're actually here to do is discuss the fact that the world is ending on Saturday, May 21st, and me and Ian have a zombie apocalypse plan that we've kind of been building for the last couple months, and we've got a pretty down pat. We're gonna live, aren't we, Ian?
Very true, very true.
Yeah,
and yes, the story that Tucker told is pretty spot on.
Yeah.
It's pretty upsetting, but yeah, it's pretty true.
Yeah. So we've got, funny thing, I was reading an article today and I realized that the CDC, the Center for Disease Control in America, actually has a zombie awareness level for the 21st. I know it's a joke. They may think it's a joke, but it's not a joke. It's not a joke. Yeah. So, alright, we have a plan right now. Our rough plan is basically, on my side, the zombie apocalypse starts. So Ian probably calls me up.
Right.
Yeah.
But problem being, I'm at work.
So Ian's at work, right? Yeah, Ian works at Pasta Pasta. You guys all know that. So, I have to go pick up Tiz. Tiz lives close to me, and he has a Hummer. So I'm gonna pick up the Hummer and go pick up Ian. From there, Ian, where do we go from there?
Well, actually, let's see. Well, I think when we first made this, we agreed that basically like our families weren't involved. I guess it was basically just the four of us, and we were going to stick together. I think our families were like left without us. We'll just say that.
Let's be honest, they're extra baggage. Like me, you, Pat, and Tiz, like we know how to deal with some fucking zombies. We've played Call of Duty.
Yes, we have played Call of Duty. Therefore, specially certified.
Yeah.
So basically, from work, once they pick me up, I think we're actually decently close to the National Guard Armory. We could go in there to get better guns, because I know I don't have any. I may have like a steak knife or something I could whip around at a zombie at work, but that's about it.
Yeah, so you're gonna pick up a steak knife, and I've got like a pea shooter in my dad's like closet, and I know that Tiz may have. No, Tiz has a bow and arrow, so he can bring that.
Tiz has guns, I think.
He can. Oh, maybe he does. Well, he can sit up top in the sunroof and shoot bows at the bow and arrows at the zombies.
That's horrible.
I know. So, you know, we see a loved one, like, sorry, Grandma, arrow to the forehead. So we pick you up, and we're going to go to the National Guard Armory, where, let's be honest here, there's going to be a lot of people with guns. So we're going to roll up in our Hummer and be, like, super friendly, and try and cozy our way in there, get some guns, some good ones. What's your gun of choice, Ian?
I probably have to go with, I was thinking about this earlier, because I knew this was going to come up. I'm normally a USP kind of guy. When me and Tucker play Call of Duty, I'm always that kid running around with a silenced USP and a tack knife just for shits and giggles, and it's actually a lot of fun. But seeming as it's the end of the world, I'd probably go with an M4 with a buttload of attachments, maybe like a grip, ACOG, scope.
Soap mod.
Yeah, soap mod, basically. Just no silencer. There's no probably no need for that.
Yeah,
we gotta go. A lot of noise.
Well, yeah, I mean, pretty much a gunshot is gunshot. So I'd probably go with a M1 carbine, because I don't know if anyone's read the book. There's a book on zombie survival, and the M1 carbine has the most common ammo. What is it? 22.
It's 7.62.
Alright, something like that. It's a very common ammo, and it has a short.
I'm probably wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. It's got a short muzzle, so I can get in close quarters, even though Tiz will probably have close quarters with his machete. And it also has good accuracy, and it's single shot. Because you got to hit him in the face. Like, you can spray him down with, like, an M60, but, like, you're going to waste some ammo.
True.
A zombie with no legs can still bite you.
Yeah, but you can run around in circles and distract them while we all go to the random box.
That is right. We got to go to the random box with the zombie. Make a crawler. Oh, my God. So, I don't know about you guys in the comments, but let me hear, like, your setup, your preferable, like, your gun, where you'd go, what you'd do, who you'd bring, because, let's be honest here, we'd all take the Call of Duty route.
True.
Yeah, I kind of want the zombie apocalypse to happen now, so I can just do this. But, from the National Armory, or National Guard, where are we heading? Because I think we were originally going to find a guy who flies an airplane.
It was we had two separate plans from this. Like me and Tiz and you and Pat when we were talking about this. I think you suggested the airplane and we fly to like Bermuda or some.
Tiz has a house in Jamaica.
Okay, we'll go to Jamaica. I'm glad we figured that out now.
Yeah.
So, okay, if we go the Jamaica route, we can go there, or we can take my dream fantasy route, and basically, we're gonna steal an APC. God knows how we're gonna do that.
Yep.
But there may be one in the National Guard. That'd be pretty cool. But once we have the Hummer and APC, we need to steal. You can see where I'm getting my plan from. Probably Resident Evil. We need a gas tanker, and then basically we need fuel. We cannot stop in gas stations, man. I'm combining so many different movies here.
You're right. No, we can't, because the smart people are going to hold up on the gas stations, and we're going to have to barter for it. So we need a fuel tanker.
Right. So we need a fuel tanker, and then if they're going to be gay, then and not give us fuel, whatever. We'll just go down to the next one until we find some nice people.
Right.
And then
we kill them.
Yeah, and that may arise, but we could try to find some kind of bunker somewhere. Maybe all is gone to hell. And I don't know, maybe like Obama's bunker is just like sitting out in some state in the U.S. that I don't even know.
We'll find Obama's bunker and we'll hide there.
Yeah, I mean, that'll work.
That'll work. Or alternately, we can drive down to Georgia and hold up with FPS Russia with his armory of like anti-tank rounds and anti-aircraft. I mean, I'm sure he'd be a valuable citizen to have on our side. Or, you know what we can do? Zombies don't swim, do they?
No, so Jamaica.
Right, we could do Jamaica, but then again, like, I mean, they can, like, airborne, like a zombie guy can get on an airplane, fly to Jamaica, then release the virus there. But, you know what we could do? The Port of Baltimore has a cruise liner. We could commandeer the cruise liner, find someone who can drive a cruise ship, dock like 100 yards off.
How different can it be from a car?
I know. I mean, yeah, it's got to be. It's gas pedal, whatever.
It's got two buttons. It's got forward and reverse and a steering wheel.
Yeah, that's it. It's simple. You just press a button and it goes autopilot. So we'll dock off like a mile offshore. Not even. We'll dock like a quarter mile offshore.
Yeah,
and
true.
We'll kill everyone on the board, and we'll have enough food to live for months.
That'll work. Problem being, I like your theory. Problem being, Baltimore's a shithole. Let's agree on that.
Yeah, that's right.
We'd have to go through so much.
We'd have to go through straight Baltimore. Let's be honest, the ghetto's not friendly. Zombie ghetto, not friendly at all.
Friendlier.
I mean, they're already crackheads. They're crackhead zombies. That shit's just gone to hell. They already bite you. They bite you and they're not even zombies. All right.
That's where it starts. That's where it starts.
Yeah, it all starts with the crack. Or in Great Britain.
I mean, you can walk through Baltimore and just taking a deep breath, and you're like, love the smell of meth in the morning, and you know you're home. But that's basically Baltimore. For those of you who don't know, like for those of you in Britain or the UK, and I know you guys are going to get offended I called it some wrong name, but Baltimore is just basically, aside from Mexico, probably the butthole of the United States.
We are an asshole. So, anyways, that's pretty much our plan. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks to Ian for coming on and discussing our end of the world plan, because we're going to have to put it in motion as of tomorrow.
Saturday at 6 p.m.
6 p.m. on Saturday. We're going to need to get this rolling.
In the comments, do you think it's really going to happen, guys? I mean, I don't personally.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get religious for just a second. I don't want to start a religious argument. The Bible says no man can predict the end of the world, and also we're leaving the fate of our hands in an 89-year-old man when most people who are 89 can't even remember where to poop. So. I think we're going a little far with this.
You know what? It's okay. It's America's excuse to get drunk, because we need.
Very true.
I mean, it's Preakness and the end of the world. Like, how much more excuses can you have?
Preakness!
Preakness! All right. So thanks for watching, guys. My name is JERiiCHOII. I'd love a like and a favorite, a comment, subscribe. I don't care what it is, as long as it's feedback. And let me know in the comments below what you're doing for the end of the world, because let's be honest, it's time to get naked and shoot some guns. Later. Huh. That awkward moment when you live. What's going on, guys? My name is JERiiCHOII, and I am alive. I survived the rapture. You can now get your custom fit I Survived the Rapture Again t-shirt, and you can get one right after December 21st when that one fails, too. I kind of had a weird day today. I'm going to explain it to you. I woke up this morning knowing that zombies were coming after me, so I decided to play a game with my Twitter followers and
just act like everything was going on like zombie day, Z day is what I called it. And I'm still here. I'm not dead. No zombies. I went up to Six Flags actually with Jackie. It was our final date. It was our breakup date, and I'm sorry to say that we did kind of say our goodbyes, and I am kind of not feeling the greatest right now because, I mean, I dated the girl for a year and a half, 2 years almost, and I mean, I'm really gonna miss her right now, but like, the reason we broke up is so we could be friends before college started, and you know, it doesn't work out well when you break up right before college or you try and continue it, so. But we went to Six Flags. I had a lot of fun until Jackie started getting sick, so she threw up everywhere. Ugh, I just burped. She threw up everywhere after going to McDonald's. And that was not fun, so we didn't get to ride all the rides as many times as we wanted. But a cool thing happened. I actually got to say hi to, let's see, where is he? Brett Barrera. He and his friends rolled up and recognized me. I was wearing this shirt and my Grizz status shoes, so let's be honest here, with my bowl cut and my distinctive outfit, I wasn't too hard to locate, but he was the first guy who I've actually ever had come up to me in a random place and say he knew me. It was kind of funny. He came up and he's like, "You do something, don't you?" And I stood back and I was like, "Just go on and say it. Just say it right now." Because, you know, it's really awkward when you go up to someone and you're like, "I know you from YouTube." Or what if you're wrong? Then it's just embarrassing. But shouts to Brett and his friends and stuff. You guys were really chill. And I want to see that picture that you guys took on Facebook because that would be awesome. As for the Rapture stuff, seriously, it's like 6:10 now. I'm still here. World's not on fire. I consider this a success. Let's get drunk. Woo! No, just kidding. I'm 18. Can't do that. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. My name is Jericho. I'll have an actual video out tomorrow. Sorry, I'm not really feeling up to it right now, but I hope everything's great for you guys, and hope you guys survive the Rapture. Later.
What's going on, guys? My name is Jericho, and you're looking at Modern Warfare 2. I have not played this game in ages. Like, it must be 8 or 9 months. Jesus, and what better way to start off Modern Warfare 2 with a sniper rifle, which I haven't done in forever, on Terminal, which I haven't played on forever, so, free-for-all. I remember that you can quick-scope like a boss, but honestly, I've been playing so much FIFA, I probably don't even know how to play this game. Let's just go in, and... Wow! Yeah! That feels good! Yeah, it does. Whoop! This is actually pretty cool. I'm not raging yet. Guess who's not raging yet? This guy. And I feel like there's someone... Whoa! Shit. I can't... I hope... I don't know. I haven't heard any noob tubes. When I last got off this game, literally all you heard was noob tubes. Spas 12 is my secondary? Whoa! Ow! No! No, go away! No one wants you here, NoobTube. Oh my god! Hit marker. Miss. Miss. Dead. Awesome. That's fun. That's fair. Wow! 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 Yep, fuck it. Give me this throwing knife. I'm gonna throwing knife the shit out of you. Yeah! Woo! Get pooped on! Oh my god, I actually don't think I've ever throwing knifed someone or done it in a while. Wow, that was some range. I'm used to Modern Warfare, Black Ops shotguns. Damn. Whoa. Alright, I'm gonna use the shotgun from now on. Holy shit. That's not a grenade. Keep telling myself. I hear him. Come on, baby. I hear you. Oh, there you are. Come on, baby. Come on over. Let me be the one to show you. I can't quick scope worth shit anymore. I'm definitely liking the feel of this game. All I needed was like a 7-month... If I hit that... No! Ah! I would have shit myself. I've never hit a... Oh. Oh my god! Sniping! It's
It feels delicious and tasty in every different way, shape and form, and ow. Ow. Alright, let's change up the guns. Let's use a UMP. That overpowered piece of shit gun that everyone uses, if I remember correctly, with no recoil. Watch, now that I've picked it up, it's not gonna work. Or maybe it will. Oop, I hear you. Wow, this gun is unfair. Holy shit. Why did I ever leave? I understand noob tubes were a problem and stuff, but why did I ever, like, this had the best, like, Black Ops, I'm gonna let you finish, but your maps look like someone shit on them. Like, this has the best color and map design. Wow, I hate noob tubes. I fucking hate noob tubes. It's okay, though. Got a grenade. A Semtex. The OG sticky grenade. Alright. Non-automatic FAMAS, and it's not overpowered? What more could you ask for? I mean, let's be real here. Alright. I'm doing well! I never do well! Oh, that's bad. 360! No, not at all. The game says no. Oh, the AUG. I remember that. I never used the AUG in MW. No, it's not MW. In Black Ops, so I'm going to try that out next if I have a class. I'll switch classes after this death here. I mean, this is kind of a ridiculous gun still. Even if it's 3 burst, like... I mean, it's 3 burst with a silencer. Do I have sit rep on? Ooh! Ow! Wow! Really? I think. All right, SMG. Whoa! This looks like a. This looks like someone shit on the gun. Wow! That is some recoil. Whoa! Okay. That had some major recoil. But it kills in 2 hits. It's like a shotgun. Ow! Poop! Pope! AK. AK time. God, the Black Ops AK looks so much better. And the Call of Duty 4 AK. Wow, I hear noob tubes. Let's get the fuck out of there. What do you say? Let's just go. And he's really far away. Someone spawned back there. Alright. Whoop. I hear you. Wow. Really? Wow, Dane, like, you are a bitch. You, sir, are a bitch. If I cared at all about this game, I would call you a bitch. That didn't make sense. I don't care at all. Oop, AUG H-bar. I like the sights on that. I only got to use it for about 0.2 seconds. Damn it! I will not lose! I refuse to lose! Tango Sakat! Ow. Ow, fuck. Alright, what do I have? What do you have? I haven't used the tar! Use the tar! I remember C-nanners use this gun, and then I got pooped on, so I'm not using the tar. Wow, what is that? That is a stealth bomber. Holy shit. Where'd that guy go? There you are. Come here, you bitch. ACR, the laser gun. Let's see if it really is as laser as I remember. Wow, that has absolutely no recoil. Like, on a scale from 1 to 0, it has 0. That didn't make sense either. Holy shit, this, wow, and what are you doing? Look at this samurai. Oh, damn it. Wow, I did well. Thanks for watching, guys. My name is Jericho. I'm going to put out some Modern Warfare 2 later on, and I missed this game-winning kill cam from Modern Warfare 2. Hey, there I am. It says you on it. But please remember to like, favorite, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, but give me some feedback, guys. Later. What's going on, guys? My name is Jericho, and this is the Modern Warfare 3 trailer breakdown, starting off with the ERSB warning that no one reads at the beginning of every video. Large explosions in the background, someone celebrating an early birthday, nice American flag, throw a magazine in slow motion because it looks that much cooler. That submarine's a transformer and now magically has wings. Moving on to England, Big Ben in the background. Why in the world are they shooting at the Pillsbury Doughboys truck? That is just rude. Moving on to a brilliantly executed barrel roll by the London Underground. Props to Star Fox for thinking of that one. Some dude in a rafflecopter enjoying the view of Paris. Slow motion run. Guy just pulled a Superman right there. Building being shot up. Buildings on fire. That car obviously didn't pay the toll that he should have done. What you know about World War III? Rappel off of a building. Boom, bitch. That plane is killing the environment. Building fail. He obviously should have worn a seatbelt. Tactical insert, slow motion run. Looks like they brought red party flares for my birthday party. Some guys playing with shadow puppets on the wall with a creepy dude in the background voicing over things that I don't really care about. Zoom in on a slow-mo silhouette. You know why? Because cool guys don't look at explosions. That helicopter pilot should be fired. Big ass dildo. Learn how to take cover, noob. Kick that door down. Cut that wire. Swim under Brooklyn. He's got an 11 kill streak, bitch. You got pwned. You know what? Minigun. He's too cool to pay the toll. Watch out for that wave. Jump it. Bumper cars. Hold up, is that Atlantis? I think it is. Cut to black screen, another 3, World War III, more like the Rapture of Jesus Part 3. Am I right? Oh wait, that was a fail. I forgot. Thanks for watching, guys. My name is Jericho. I'd love a like and a favorite if you could. It's dropping November 8th. Watch that green line on your way out. And oh wait, I have one last thing to say. You can pre-order it. Tank bitch! What's going on, guys? My name is Jericho, and I have a question for you. What do you think the next big game is going to be? Is it going to be Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3? Or is it going to be Battlefield Bad Company 3? Both of them have their flaws and their strengths, but let's be honest here, I'm a Call of Duty player, as you'll notice by the poster, but I'm also really curious about it. I know that Battlefield has dedicated servers, but it also has huge-ass maps that are the size of Oprah Winfrey's ass. It's ridiculous. I don't want to play on something that big. To be honest, it's a really slow-paced game, but I heard that they're making the maps kind of smaller. That's a good thing. Means the pace picks up, you know, you get more action involved, and the games don't last 15 minutes. Unfortunately for COD, you still settle for the same bullshit host that comes from China every time you decide to play the game. So really what I'm looking for is a nice balance between maybe dedicated servers, I don't really care that much about it as long as I get 3 bars, and some actual fast-paced, entertaining gameplay. Battlefield has always kind of struggled with that, and it has a learning curve, which is actually pretty nice. I don't know if you guys remember, back in Call of Duty 4, it kind of took some skill to get used to that game. You had to start off playing, and you kind of had to get used to what kind of guns were good and bad. Now, granted, you could pick up an M60 and hip-fire 300 rounds non-stop, or an M16 and, I don't know, use a death laser to shoot someone in the face from across the map like a sniper, and there were some flaws. There's a lot of flaws. There were so many flaws, but we still played it and we still loved it. Now it's basically like Helen Keller can pick up a controller and go 3-1 on me in Black Ops. It's crazy. I mean, all you need to do is throw a grenade, or I don't even know what you can do. Use an AK. Helen Keller can use an AK. Hell, she probably is better than FPS Russia. Speaking of FPS Russia, did anyone notice that maybe he's on a couple government watch sites because he has, I don't know, a 40mm anti-tank rifle? I don't know, he has artillery shells, shotguns that shoot fire. The dude has so much ammunition he could probably take over Texas by himself. So my question is, what is the most awkward combination of things you can buy that might get someone who's watching your purchases to go, I'm not quite sure what to think of this. Now, I saw this kid who used to go to my school the other day down at the grocery store. In his hand, he had a box of condoms and some catnip. Now, you question, why are you having these 2 items for sale in the same store? Now, granted, I can understand why one may need to buy cat litter and catnip and then immediately go over and buy a box of condoms if you're in case of getting lucky. But you gotta think, if someone's looking at his credit card purchases and sees together box of condoms, catnip, you might think, wow, he is trying to have sex with his cat, and then promptly run over to that cat to see if it's okay. Now, what do you guys think that the government thinks when they see, I don't know, a 40mm anti-aircraft rifle sitting in the grass by some dude's house? What about multiple shotgun purchases that shoot fire? What about artillery? I think FPS Russia might be working for the CIA. Don't quote me on it, but I could be correct. Just like I was correct in that Modern Warfare 3 breakdown trailer. Finally, I'd like to announce that I'm doing a new series. Due to the recent success of the Modern Warfare 3 breakdown trailers and teasers, I think that every time a new trailer comes out, I'm going to use my expertise, mind, and thought and really process and analyze that trailer and then upload it for you guys for your viewing pleasure. Don't worry, I guarantee all my information is 100% fact. So if you guys like that idea, let me know with a like, or just let me know in the comment section below. I'd really appreciate it. Any like and comments and favorites really help me out. And by the way, I owe you a blowjob for each time you do it. Therefore, some of you, I owe multiple thousands of blowjobs. But thanks for watching, guys. My name is Jericho. I hope you guys loved this video and you like where this is going. Stay tuned for more. I've got a Modern Warfare 2 live gameplay going up tomorrow. I've got some Minecraft coming at you. I haven't done that in a while. Some Dead Space. And let's be honest here, Dead Space is the funniest, scary shit in the world. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later. Alright, here we go.
Let's do this.
No!
No.
No. No,
Man, you have
have steady aim on?
Noob cakes. Why does it matter? We're not no-scoping. Why am I a scrub? We're not no-scoping, noob. I can't believe you don't know who my GB rank is 1! Oh, my controller died. This is no good, guys. My controller is dead. Yes, it is. Now I've got to find my replays battery pack in the middle of this 1v1. He's going to say scrub after every kill. Plug in my battery pack. Here we go. I remember when my controller died, and then you said scrub after every time you kill me, which is really funny. Oh, nice host! Nice host! Nice host! Brilliant host.
Alright.
You... My controller's just dying every 5 seconds. I actually don't have a controller to play with right now. Oh my god. He's just saying scrub after everything. I don't have a controller to play with. Stay alive for more than 1 second. Hey, dude, I like it when you say scrub after every time you kill me, including the times when I kill you. I don't know why you're saying it. Does it make you feel better about yourself, or are you just really confident in the fact that you have a 2K GB rank? Are you okay with me posting this on YouTube? Let me know, please, because I have to be able to... You alright? Alright, so if you get spammed by every single person who calls you a GB tryhard, you're going to be okay with that? Scrub, you're missing. Scrub, you're missing.
Alright.
Scrub. Scrub. Scrub, you're missing. You can't even find me, son.
Alright. Hopefully I can.
Scrub! Scrub!
Not really.
Scrub! 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 That's my scrub car alarm. I use it whenever I encounter anyone who's a complete and total Game Boy. Actually, it's not Game Boys, it's Game Battles. That's what it's called. Shit, my fault.
Game Boys.
Gay boys. Gay boys. You're ranked 2K on Gay Boys. Gay boys. Do you get paid to play this game? And you don't respond. Do you get paid to play this game? Is it like what? Do your friends speak English? Oh, my controller died! No! It won't turn on again! Now it actually won't turn on. Greatest 1v1 of all history. Right here. Controller turns off half the time. He says scrub the entire time. Oh my god, I can't even play. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna let him win the game with my controller off. Come on. Turn on, you bitch! Turn on! I'm actually gonna run get batteries and... Oh, nope, it's just not gonna turn on. Swap out the battery pack again. Hope to god that this time it turns on. Alright. Up! Get pooped on. And my controller dies again. Nice host, and my controller's dead. This kid is so obnoxious. I'm gonna go get batteries. Be right back. I need batteries! Whoop! I just jumped over my couch. Come on, back. Oh, my controller's back on for some reason. Missed him. Up, and now it's off again. Reload the batteries. He's just standing there. Oh my god, I gotta win. I've gotta be the best there is. Went for battery reload. I put on the batteries backwards. No! Go faster. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. He's standing right behind me. I see him. I see him. Okay, I got batteries. I missed. My controller's dead again. No, my batteries don't work.
What is that?
Get pooped on, get pooped on, get pooped on, scrub. Get pooped on, scrub. Oh, my game is dead. Alright, we need to end this because my controller's dying. Why won't you turn on? No!
Yeah, you were so batteries.
Oh my god. I can't wait to put this on YouTube. This is hilarious. Oh my god, good connection! Holy shit!
You were off of
Look at that connection. Alright. I can't.
You went off of batteries.
This is ridiculous. Shit, I put it in backwards again. I can't put in... I don't actually have batteries anymore. This is fucking stupid. Oh my god, get in there! Get in there and plug it in! This one might actually work this time. Does this one work? Alright. I think these batteries work. Alright, you need one more kill to win, and thus claim your 2K position as a Game Boy Battle Pro, or Game Battle Pro. There it is! Congratulations! The scrub has won! I had no batteries in my controller half the game, and you won.
You ain't scrub.
Why am I scrub?
Going off of batteries. True scrub.
Hey, say hi to YouTube for me. Everyone, his gamer tag is SPANKHY. I'd love you guys to go ahead and tell him that he is a scrub, and I'll talk to you guys later. What's going on, guys? My name is Jericho, and I'm playing some Modern Warfare 2 free-for-all. And for those of you who are recently new, because there are quite a few of you recently new subscribers, the motto of my channel is have fun with it and fuck around. Now, this is interesting. Watch me get knifed and then spawn and then, oh, hey, there's a guy. I'm going to shoot at him and then get knifed. And then, oh, I'm going to spawn again and, well, let's be honest here. I'm going to get knifed from halfway across the world. So, Commando is still in the game. I didn't expect it to change, but I forgot how ridiculous the lunge is. But all that aside, I actually do well and win. I managed to win with my Kimbo everythings. I got a Kimbo P90 with extended mag and a Kimbo G18 with extended mag. So you can't really go wrong with that. I mean, I basically do have a spray and pray license to kill. Considering the fact that I do have quite a bit of experience with the M60. So, anyways, I got home this morning and I found out that Oprah Winfrey was on her final show. And I was like, really now? That's interesting, so people really don't care. And my dad was like, no, lots of people care. Apparently Oprah Winfrey is pretty popular with the, like, middle-aged women kind of crowd. So I was like, okay, I'll bite. So at around 4 o'clock it came on. And around 4:01, I got off the couch and went downstairs to stop watching the god-awful TV show because it had really shitty music in the background, and I really didn't want to hear about her crying about her 25 years of TV and all this shit. So I went downstairs and I came back up at around 4:55 to go eat dinner before I went off to play soccer, and she was still really emotional about it, and as far as I could tell, nothing interesting happened. And the only time I ever heard about Oprah, like, in the news was when she gave away a shit ton of things. Like, I don't know, a brand new car. She gave away cars once. She used to give away, like, crazy-ass stuff. I think she gave away vacations, she gave away houses and stuff. But, the problem that a lot of people didn't realize is you had to pay taxes on that shit. So when you got a brand new $30,000 car, I think that people forgot that they had to enjoy a $3,000 like credit, which they had to pay to the U.S. government. And they got like these all expenses paid vacations to like Fiji or some outlandish place. And I heard the taxes were like $7,000. Now, granted, like, if you're going to Oprah Winfrey's show, you're probably not the poorest of poor. But really, like $7,000 for a vacation, like I could probably order up as many Filipino hookers as I could carry in my, I don't know, school bus for $7,000, and then still have money left over to feed them all at McDonald's. So I don't know exactly like how many people redeemed that, but I do know that if I got a car, I'd probably sell the shit and make money off of it. But apparently I was like really thinking, you know, oh, okay, it's her final show. She's gonna go out with a bang and spend $13 trillion on things that no one really needs, like an iPad with a lawnmower attached to it, so you can mow your grass and watch YouTube videos at the same time. Apparently she didn't give away anything. So immediately right there, your key is, wow, everyone in the audience must have considered slitting their wrists because they probably only came to get free stuff, not to hear this whiny bitch complain about 25 years of TV finally ending. And by the way, she weighs 400 pounds. Now, I do have respect for the lady. She donates a lot to charities and stuff, and she's incredibly wealthy, as in, like, multi-hundred million dollars wealthy. She might even be a billionaire. I'm not quite sure. But, in general, you know, she's a good lady and stuff, but I don't want to hear anyone speak on the radio or on TV for 4,000 episodes and 25 years. I don't care how interesting you are. You're gonna age, your views are gonna change, and let's be honest, you're not gonna be the same sexy whippersnapper that you were when you were 18 or 25 or even 42. Oprah, you are a 75-year-old gilf, although I don't actually know how old you are. But, on top of that, I also got to read in the paper today that my hometown team, the Baltimore Orioles, finally won a baseball game. So I don't know how many of you guys follow sports, but if you guys want to let me know what sports you follow and what's your favorite team, I'd love that. Right now, the Orioles, I don't follow them because they're god-awful, but I follow the DC United soccer team. I follow the United States of America soccer team, America, for the World Cup and otherwise. I also, I follow University of North Carolina Chapel Hill's basketball and football and every other team, because that's my favorite college. So what's your team? What do you guys play for? What do you guys root for? And et cetera, et cetera. But anyways, the Orioles are awful. I don't know who follows baseball, but the Orioles, you know, are shit. When you come to Baltimore, you're like, wow, a free, easy win. So the Orioles won a game last night. All I can say is that I went to a game about a week ago. They lost 17-5. That is a football score, okay? That is a touchdown and 2 field goals kind of shit. Actually, it's a touchdown and 3 field goals. And an extra point thing. I don't even know. It's a touchdown with a safe... You know what it is? Fuck it. It's a touchdown with a 2-point conversion and 2 field goals. That is what happened to the Orioles. They got shafted. They really can't play for shit. So, you know the minimum salary is $250,000 a year for the MLB? Somewhere around there. I would gladly suck someone's penis to get on the bench for the Baltimore Orioles and get paid $250,000. I mean, come on. That's a good 6-figure salary for sucking dick. That's, well, alright, no pun intended. Like, you suck dick when you're on the Orioles. Like, as in you're terrible, not literally sucking dick as I just said. Alright, whatever. I confuse myself. But, it's like all professional sports teams, they're like, you know, bench players get paid more than bankers and the people that run our country. Isn't that a little bit scary? Like, you think about it, there's some fucktard who's playing on the MLS that gets paid more money than Barack Obama. Like, go on FIFA and check out, like, the 47 overall. Yeah, that guy, he gets paid more than the guy that basically runs the entire United States of America. And then you go into, like, the NBA and stuff. If you sit on the bench... Now, if you sit on the bench on the NBA, you could probably whoop anyone's ass. Let's just be honest. But if you sit on the bench on the NBA for the worst team in there and you get paid $200,000 a year, I don't think there's any room to complain about your job. But apparently, I'm wrong. Apparently, some people actually complain about being the 6th man. I understand you might want to play and stuff. And I play soccer, so I know what it's like to ride the bench sometimes. Especially when I have an injury or something. It sucks so much when you just have to sit out and watch other people playing and having fun and messing around and stuff. But if I'm sitting on the bench with a broken kneecap and getting paid $200,000 to watch someone else play high-level basketball, fuck it, man. I'ma do it. And on top of that, I'm gonna take my wife out to Champagne. Except, just kidding, I don't have a wife. I take out my busload of Filipino hookers who I fed with McDonald's earlier. And when I mean champagne, I mean cheap apple juice. Because let's be real here, they probably don't care what they drink. But thanks for watching, guys. My name is Jericho. I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. I am planning on doing some more real-life videos by way of like the day in the life of a no-scoper and stuff. But that comes during the summertime. As of right now, I'm kind of running low on video ideas because I'm basically working 7 hours a day at an internship and my brain feels like a fried egg. So, if you have any ideas for videos, I'd love you guys to leave a comment below along with your favorite sports team because I actually really do kind of wonder who my fans root for. But stay tuned for more, and as always, like and favorite, comment. I don't care what you do, just leave me some feedback, and I'll see you guys later.
What's going on, guys? My name is Jericho, and I'm here to talk about the gaming granny. I was at physical therapy the other day, and as I was leaving, I ran into a nice old lady. She was about 75 years old, and she was talking to her son about all the video games she used to play as a kid. And by video games, she meant card games. But she said she played Pac-Man back in the 80s, and she now plays Pokemon with her grandson. I saw her talking about Pokemon, and it got me thinking, like, where do you want to be in, like, 20 years with gaming? Maybe not even 20 years. Like, what do you see yourself doing? Do you see yourself gaming in the future? I'd really like to know, you know, when you go into high school or college or even after college, when you have a kid, a job, a marriage, are you going to be gaming? Now, I've had to put a lot of thought into this because I leave for college in about 2.5 months, and it's a big change. And as I was getting my roommate assignments, you know, I was thinking, you know, how am I going to react to this? How is my roommate going to react to me making videos? You know, I've got a shit ton of crap that I have to bring up. I've got my TV, my Xbox, my PVR, my computer, my games, my controllers. You know, I have all this stuff, my camera. It's a small dorm room. Like, you can't fit all of that stuff really comfortably in there without some sort of explanation. So, you know, I was thinking of, like, different ways of kind of breaking the news to my roommate in the first day. Like, hey, bud, guess what? Like, I make videos on YouTube. And just kind of thinking of how kind of dumb that sounds to someone who maybe isn't in touch with our culture and, you know, the community that we have, which is so awesome. And, luckily for me, I actually found out that, I was in a room with 3 other guys. Now, I hope this is a temporary assignment while they're, like, finishing up roommate assignments, because 3 guys in a dorm room is fucking ridiculous. I don't even think it's possible. I don't think you can fit that many people in a dorm room, let alone 3 guys. I was hoping to deal with one roommate and be like, hey, what up, one roommate? Guess what? I'm going to be up late, screaming loud as possible. I'm going to be talking to myself and into a computer microphone. And on top of all this, I'm going to keep a fridge stocked with Monster so you won't bother me. But I friended all 3 of my roommates, and they look pretty fine. They look legit. They don't look creepy or like they're going to murder me. And one of them actually inboxed me on Facebook and was like, hey, man, like, I agree with you. 3 kids in one room is kind of ridiculous. By the way, I saw your t-shirt. If you guys don't know, my t-shirt is the same one that I was wearing on my Facebook profile. It's my Disregard KD Acquire Fun t-shirt. And he said, you know, I'm a huge COD fan. And I kind of looked at the t-shirt like, how do you get COD from that t-shirt? I guess KD is, you know, kill death, but I mean, what if it was Halo or whatever? And then he said, you know, I checked out, you know, I've been looking at your YouTube channel and stuff, and it's really nice to know that there's someone out there who's going to be at the same college with me, let alone in my room, that does the same thing that I like to do and really puts himself out there on the internet. So my first response was, oh my god, this guy knows me from YouTube. I don't know if he found me from YouTube or, found me on YouTube after we became roommates or before, or I don't really care either way, but, you know, it's kind of weird. I was like, holy shit, I have people who know me in my college, which, you know, my college population's about 11,000 total, and, you know, I'm bound to have maybe one person who knows what I'm talking about, or at least some YouTube kind of thing. So that kind of saved me a lot of, like, the issues with, you know, trying to explain to my roommate why I was talking into a microphone to, you know, 75,000 people about playing a video game. So that was really cool, and that kind of eased the stress. But, I'm really nervous, though. Like, what do the other 2 guys think if I'm rooming with them? What about, you know, like, people at college? I've kind of got myself a nice little school thing going on where, people at my high school actually really think it's cool, or at least a lot of them do. And they don't think it's weird at all. I mean, yes, it is nerdy. Let's get down to the point. I am a nerd, but you know, I'm kind of social, and so, you know, the point is, you're gonna have difficulty adjusting to any new situation. But I want to know, like, how are you gonna take gaming as a new situation? You know, how are you gonna take that and you know, try and make it so you don't come off the first week of college as that weird kid who sits in his room all day and plays video games? And also, moving on, so you see, like, Woody's gamertag. That guy is 712 years old. He was along the ways, he was, like, fucking 55 when the Velociraptors came and, you know, raped everyone in his village. But, let's be honest, he's doing well for himself. He has a kid, actually, he may have 2 kids, and he's got a wife, he's got, you know, a dog, he's got a nice house in North Carolina. I'm jealous of him, and he's got a good job. And on top of this, he still manages to juggle YouTube. and gaming. And I know he's not on 24/7. I don't know whether you guys get on from, 3 or 4 hours a day after school, or maybe even if you guys get on, just on the weekends. I know there's some casual gamers and casual watchers out here, but, he's doing well for himself, and he's showing us that even though you may be 400 years old and maybe should, your heart might fail at some point or another, you can still do what you love to do. And if you really love to game, which is, shit, man, I don't know what I'd be doing without gaming. I'm about to go out to my friend's grad party, and then after that I'm going to get a bite to eat with a bunch of friends, but, I don't know what I'd do without gaming. It's really developed into, like, a huge thing in my life, and I'm sure it's probably a large portion, or at least some portion of yours, if you're watching this video. So, as for me, I think I'm going to be gaming for as long as there's gaming systems. I think I'm going to be, working a job that maybe isn't the best for me, but maybe if I can juggle gaming and YouTube and everything else like that, I might be able to work a job that I don't necessarily like, but also really just enjoy life for what it is, because I'm meeting so many people. YouTube is just fucking insane. I don't even know. And gaming's there to, keep me happy. So I want to know what you guys think is going to happen. Do you think, I'm going to be 45 and my wife is going to be like, "No, Jericho, no more Xbox, it's sex and food time and you raise the kids better"? Or do you think it's going to be more along the lines of, like, I'm single forever? I don't know, but I'd love your opinions. This is kind of like an open thing for you guys too, because I don't know, I need some opinions. Fuck, if I'm going to go out into the world gaming as hardcore as I do, I got to know if people are going to be like, "Wow, you should probably go out and get some sunshine and get a life." Or, you know what, fuck it. I don't care what people think. I'm gonna do what I want to do, and you should too. And that's what I've been saying for a while, but, you can't help but think, maybe people might think you're weird. Fuck them. You have friends on Xbox, you have friends on Facebook, you got your old friends. You are gonna make new friends who like gaming just as much as you do. But, thanks for watching, guys. My name is Jericho. I hope you kind of thought about this stuff. I hope you guys, really, maybe think about continuing gaming on in your later years. I'm trying to hit this 360, and I finally do, just for lulz. But, ultimately, I'm going to continue gaming in college. I'm going to make YouTube videos for as long as you guys stick around to watch. And even cooler than that, there's going to be a shit ton of stuff to film at college that's just going to be absolutely crazy. So, I'm looking forward to that. Let me know if you guys think the same way. I'd love a like and a favorite if you can. If not, then just go ahead and drop me a comment or do all three. I don't really care. I just love some feedback. Thanks, guys. What's up, everyone? My name is Jericho, and this is a Battlefield 3 trailer breakdown, and we're going to start off by telling you this ain't no fake shit. Then a meaningless quote by some guy who's in his basement, and he doesn't actually know how good the game is, but they put it in there anyway. Some guy on the left is holding his gun like it's his massive penis. Look out, slow-mo wall, grab onto the top, check out my bicep, put some sunglasses on, you retard. That's a cute scarf. Hey, look, that dude's pointing to his house on a map. I don't know why this dude's mimicking a car windshield wiper. Is this another quote? Who reads this shit anyways? Slow-mo run down a hallway, another slow-mo run. Is this another fucking quote? What the hell is a watershed? That place should probably invest in some new lights because those look kind of broken. Bazooka! Black screen. Watch out for the hotel explosions, gunshots, guy falling down a slip and slide. Everyone, please go in before me. Why is everything moving so goddamn fast? Time out! That is a really nicely placed palm tree. Time in, car bomb. Is that an ACOG site? Why do they keep showing me this alleyway? You're hiding behind my locker. Stop showing off your ass. Why can't you just walk around the fence? Stop sitting. That was my car. What are you even shooting at? There's nothing there. Oh, shit. Time to go surfing. This looks really important. Flip the text. I think it's in Spanish. I can't read Spanish. No, save the palm tree! More fuzzy text. I thought we were done with slow-mo already. Jesus. Yeah, great idea. Let's high-five that falling building, and that is why I don't have service on Verizon. Stop looking and start shooting. Jesus, run towards that edge and swan dive. That plane is flying super fast. JK, it's dead. Thanks for watching, guys. My name is Jericho. I'd love a like and a favorite if you can spare it. If not, I don't care. Battlefield 3 is dropping sometime in the future. Why add all that small text? No one can actually read it anyways. I'd tap that.